Hi guys, welcome to Table 10, our knitting podcast. We will be your hosts today. My name is Renee.
I'm Rachel. I have no idea what episode
46.
Is that it?
Yes.
I'm Rachel. This is episode 46. Hey, listen. No one liked the glare back here on this lady. We kept that glare there because that's a butt. But no one could handle it. You guys. So it's just a butt.
Now we have lady butt. We were happy that the glare kind of covered it up, but we heard a lot that hurt your eyeballs. So we took it out today. That was quite an adventure.
That is about $6.99 with the decimal point worth of investment right there. Okay? It is not quality. Way back.
The frame is like corrugated paperboard.
Picture it. Hawaii. 2015. Rachel needs to sell a house. And to sell a house, you have to make it look like no one lives in the house. Mm. It has to look beautiful so that people can imagine that they will live in a beautifully staged house.
Right.
But I'm not married to a man that's going to pay for someone to come stage this house. We do things ourselves to be cheaper. But they rarely are. It's a different story. So we bought all these really cheap posters and really cheap frames. Like, that thing is pressed wood, plexiglass, cardboard, and those little tabs that kind of like dig up under your nails. And we put that in our bedroom as a decoration because we didn't have those in our actual bedroom.
And also nobody wants to see your pictures.
Well,
in
right.
House.
So you got to like depersonalize it. So you put this lady butt up and everyone thinks they're in a spa and they buy the house. Well, they did that. And then my husband can't throw anything away. I said, throw that thing away. I don't actually like that picture. And it doesn't even fit in that frame. And it's cheap. Like, it's falling apart. She's pinned up with T-pins because it's just a mess. But he did not do that. It's been 11 years, and Renee dug it out of some hole in my house and hung it up in here.
Because we needed a that-shaped piece of artwork.
So, but there it is.
Yes.
That's it.
That's the story of the lady butt.
But no more glare.
But we do have some artwork. We're circling around an artist.
We're working on it.
We are. Yeah. Rachel even went so far as to take the different pieces of artwork and like put them in.
I was like photoshopping, you guys. I was
She
so
did
impressed
great.
with myself. Not a decision was made.
I hate to say this, but I think we need more light.
Like, we don't have any more.
No, I know, but I think
out.
we need to invest in we need like a boof one. We feel dark.
We are 3 clicks away from procuring one.
Okay.
Click.
I don't have a pen today. Do you have a pen?
No.
Hold on.
I couldn't even direct you to one in this messy room.
Do
you think there's one in here?
I almost used it to lift the
You guys, if you saw what was in this basket.
I got it. I have a collection of them.
Pretend
I'll make sure
you
it
think
goes
it's
back.
only yarn in that basket, but it is most certainly all kind of junk.
Okay.
Hey, are those mine?
Yes.
Put them back.
No, I said I'll put them right back where I found them. You were talking about your basket. No, I just found my own pack of pens in this room.
They're just like my pack of
No, I
pens.
told you. I almost used them to prop the laptop up with.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Okay, wait. Okay.
What are you gonna write on?
What are we gonna? That's actually a great question.
You're not gonna write it in the Sock Squad journal.
Can I write it in this?
What is that? Yeah. What is that?
This is how to log into your account.
For what?
It doesn't say.
Oh. No, I know how to log into that account. You can write on that.
I don't know if I can write on this.
What?
What is happening with me right now? I've been sitting here with a journal other days.
Do you want to write on an old Costco receipt?
I would no.
How about this random piece of
Perfect.
paper? It's a work memo.
Great. I love it. Okay, the first one was buy lights.
Okay.
Buy lights. What are we talking about today, Rach?
Well, I told Renee it's felt like 10 years since we sat here and did this, so who knows what we'll talk about. We'll talk about finished objects, if we have any.
Yes.
Whips, which we have many.
Yes.
you guys, we have a surprise for you.
We do.
I'm going to make you wait till the very end. Almost. You know, like the end before we think it's the end.
But we've been keeping a secret.
Big surprise.
We've been quietly working on something in the background, and we are getting almost to the point where it's going to...
No, you're going to find out today.
Well, yes, you're going to find out today, but you can't buy it today.
Oh, you're giving them hints.
Okay. Hey, and for everybody concerned about us missing our flight, we made our flight.
Oh, we
made our
dinner.
flight home. And remember, Rachel was like, oh, the park and ride. You don't have to wait for the park and ride shuttle. What did we have to do, Rach?
We did.
We had to wait.
Have to wait. So our flight, you guys, we made... So funny. We made the flight. We got on board, and like everyone was boarding, and then all of a sudden the whole flight lost power. It just went dark and quiet.
Right. And everybody stopped talking too. So it was like da-da-da.
It was like everything powered off. Right. I think they like disconnected the plane from the gate too early. The plane's power thing wasn't going. So,
I didn't even realize that was a thing that they did.
I knew that was a thing because once I've been on a plane in the summer and it was like way too hot because that power thing wasn't working properly.
Okay.
So I know of it.
Okay.
Never met her. Heard of her. But that delayed us getting off the gate for like a half an hour because I don't know.
Yes.
We just sat there in the dark, quiet
Yes.
for a while. We had to put our neck lights on.
I was very happy to have that thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't mind waiting. Really, I don't mind waiting because I have my neck light and my knitting.
Right.
Perfect.
Who cares?
Right.
And we took our big fluffy coats with us. We weren't going to get cold. We were fine. But we were late. So instead of landing in Pittsburgh at 11:30, we landed at midnight. And apparently it's like Cinderella. And the park and rides turn into pumpkins and they overnight just sit there and wait for you to call them. But it was busy. Like, why did
the whole airport was busy.
you have to call? They shut down too early.
Right.
Or everyone was delayed, maybe. I don't know. But there was a lot of people.
There were a lot more people at the airport when we touched down at past midnight in Pitt. Right.
Yeah.
Right. When we took off, it was a ghost town.
Yeah. Me, you, and your suitcase falling down the steps.
Hey, my husband watched last week's episode, and he was like, you never told me about that. And I was like, I didn't tell you that story. I'm impressed. Maybe because I didn't have any cell phone service to report that to you.
Right.
I'm trying to find what I'm wearing. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. But we made our flight. Yes. Everything was fine.
Yes.
The park and ride ended up being fine.
Hey, did any of you guys watch the Super Bowl?
We did.
We watched it together, and our kids played the whole night. They were very excited. My daughter went to bed early because she's not yet old enough to stay up. But the boys stayed awake and had a good time. And Rachel and I got to hang out and knit.
Yeah.
It was basically us hanging out with our husbands.
Yeah, but our husbands were unconcerned with what we were doing.
Yeah. No, they didn't care.
We were sitting in the living room, but it was very much two different
conversations.
Yeah.
The boys
they were like,
talking...
And then Renee and I like this. Knitting.
Yeah. Hey, and if you're a Seahawks fan, congratulations. We're so excited for you.
I was rooting for the Seahawks for so many reasons.
Hey, well, do you know, I wish we had a picture of it. Rachel and I made a Seahawks quilt before. Our oldest nephew, he is a big Seahawks fan. And wow, how many years ago was that?
It was
probably
like the first year we ever quilt.
Years
17
ago,
or 18
years ago.
Do you think I have it?
We said,
let's look.
Your birthday's coming up. What we want to make a quilt
I have
for
it.
You. You do?
Yeah.
We want to make a quilt for you.
Stop the yellow dot though. I don't want the yellow dot. It's showing me where it says Seahawks.
Well, I'm
going to show you
the whole thing.
Well, no. This is all I have. These 3 pictures.
Wait a minute. Is that the one we made?
Yeah. January 27th, 2018.
Wait, click on it.
Hold on.
You can just click in pictures. Show in album.
Oh, that's not the way I do it.
Well. Oh.
Oh, look at the little kid butt.
Oh. Was that at their house?
No, that's at my house.
Okay.
That's that jungle gym thing
Show
my husband built. Okay. Okay, it's as bright as it can go. This is the best we can do. Yeah.
Isn't that cute with little Seahawks?
So I think if I remember correctly, Renee pieced the top and I did the quilting and the binding.
I think so.
It was
I think so.
It was a collab.
Yeah.
Back before we even knew what that meant.
And I fussy cut that. It was
Seahawks
like
fabric.
Yeah, because he wanted.
And I think we had to special order that because no one sells that in Pittsburgh.
Right. Yeah. Seriously.
But also, when our grandmother was alive, she did not like the Patriots. There's no world where we could root for the Patriots that she would not be mad at us from wherever she is right now.
The grandma that sat here at table 10
That's
the
right.
most.
That's right.
Our maternal grandmother.
And
she was a football girly.
And I think
Sorry
the Steelers,
to all you Patriots fans.
we don't care that much about sports. It's really not that big.
We don't. We are not highly invested in it.
No. But we were rooting for the Seahawks, and we were very happy to see them win.
Yes, and I was watching Lamb and Kids social media, and they were dying because they're out in the Seattle area on Bainbridge Island, and they were dyeing Seahawks colorways,
Yeah.
like their dyed to order was Seahawks colors. Was that so cool? Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah,
I was really
it's
happy
awesome.
for them.
Yay!
Yay!
What
We were up way too late
are
last
we
night.
doing? Is that last night?
Yes.
Well, it feels like at least 3 days ago.
No, for us it was last night. We are filming on Monday. You guys will get this on Thursday when we have done all
Regular.
the behind the scenes stuff. Okay, let's start with what have you finished?
No, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Norma sweater. I haven't worn this on the podcast yet, I don't think. Have I? You guys tell me. I don't think I have. I wore it in New York, but I don't think I've worn it here.
Right, I think you're right.
So this is a kind of new finish.
So pretty,
I
Rachel.
started and finished it last month in January. It is the Norma sweater by My Favorite Things Knitwear modified. So I cast on, I did not start with the neck. I just cast on the amount of stitches that you would have after the ribbing, and and then I picked up for the neck, and I only knit 2. Do we think that's 2 inches?
Yeah, or like 2.5 inches.
Yeah,
and
I
then
only
fold.
knit this much.
Wait, is it doubled?
No, it looks doubled.
So then I
doesn't it?
think it's 2 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was at, yeah.
It took a lot of Rabble researching to tell if people were double folding it or not, and most do not.
I thought it was double
I
folded.
know. It
Yeah,
looks like, I think it's just the
nice.
way you pick it up. And
Yeah, it looks very
anyhow,
nice.
it's knit in 29 bridges, bloom, in the colors timber for the dark brown, bourbon for the light brown, and what did we call this blue? It's a stone. It's a stone that someone said they bought in Alaska.
Who said that?
I don't know. Someone said that. It's a stone.
Put it in the show notes.
I probably will forget to do that.
Do you have a project page for it?
Yeah, but I didn't put it in there. I just got it. I'll find it. Hey, this bloom base though, it's a woolen spun DK non-superwash yarn, and it's so. I'm wearing only a bra under here. It's so nice. It's like light and it's soft and it's real
really nice.
stitch definition-y. Can you see? How
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
It's not fuzzy. It's like crisp. It's like a crisp.
Yeah. That is
Love.
Columbia Targhee
Love.
Rambouillet, right?
Yes. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to tell you guys all about it.
Okay, while you look that up, did you tell them what size you made?
I made a size 5.
Okay.
2 pattern because I was really afraid I was going to run out of yarn, but I did not.
All right, I'm wearing my Agnes sweater, V-neck. It is a pattern by Cookie the Knitter, and I made a size medium. For this pattern, I held knitting for all of heavy merino with knitting for all of soft silk mohair. The heavy merino is in the colorway marzipan, and the soft silk mohair is in the colorway rose clay. And this was my Christmas Eve cast on 2 years ago. And this one, because it's so bulky, I feel like this knit up really quickly. I think in 3 weeks I had a finished sweater. I knitted on a size 8, US 8, and then I did the ribbing for the neckline, cuffs, and body on a US 6. The modification that I remember making is that this pattern called for a split hem I was playing Yarn Chicken with this one. This is the only pattern, this is the only project that I've ever had to rip my gauge swatch out and use it. And I did gauge swatch for this one because...
quit gauge swatching after that?
Well, I had no idea what gauge I was going to be at this. It was like a stitch pattern that I had never done before. And...
That's pretty.
Thank you. I think so too.
It's pretty.
I wish I had time today to
color,
steam.
I don't know. Once this processes and uploads to YouTube, maybe it'll be better. But the color's prettier in person than it's showing up on that. It's like shell pink kind of in real life.
Yeah. And the silk in there like gives it a little highlight pop. So I did not split the hem, Yarn Chicken. So I just did
Does splitting the hem make more yarn?
Well, the back was going to go longer.
Because it goes longer.
So I was like, I'm not splitting the hem. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to do the normal hem. What's that? How do you think? That was like 3 inches? 4 inches?
3.5. It's a lot of ribbing.
Yeah. So like big, bold ribbing for the arms. Yeah. I like this one.
I like it too.
I was very intimidated because there were yarn overs and I was like, oh, this could go really wrong. But in my memory, this was an easy pattern.
And it was quick. That's what I remember.
Oh, yeah. And it's bulky weight, but it doesn't feel like it's open and airy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like it's not, this one is not as warm as my Lakes pullover.
Oh.
And my Lakes is technically the same weight of yarn as this because it's,
right.
You know?
Yeah.
But this was
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Larimer. It's all coming back to me now. It's called Larimer. And I looked up Larimer. And it's a stone from the Dominican Republic. But someone commented and said that it's sold in a shop in Alaska.
Okay.
That's what I remember. But that's what the light blue color is called, Larimer. Okay.
I do like this sweater. Now I'm just looking at Ravelry project pages of it. My own. Okay. That's what we're wearing. When should we talk about Amy and Melinda?
Let's talk
at
about
the top
them now.
of it. Yeah.
Yes.
In case we lose some people.
Yes.
Because of the length of our episodes. Do you
guys remember when we went to that sheep farm? I think it's episode 18.
I think it's 13. I'll check.
Okay. In this summer, we went and visited our friend Melinda. She's a shearer. And she had a flock of California red sheep. And she talked to us and we met the sheep. We did a whole
18
thing. Huh.
You're right.
We did a whole episode with her and her sheep. And then she ended up taking over operations of the Ross farm when Drew Ross-Manko died this fall.
The Ross farm is owned by Amy Ross-Manko. She is, I believe, 5th generation on that land from her family. That land has been passed down and they've been farming on it. And Drew was her only son. And he was the shepherd that ran the day-to-day operations and was also very active in the community.
Yeah. They're both, Melinda and the Ross farm, very geographically close to us.
Yes.
We could be at either farm within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Melinda was running the farm and Amy runs like Ross Farm Fibers operation and owns it or whatever. Okay, so they had a huge barn fire last week.
In the middle of the night.
And all of the ewes, Melinda's flock included, were in the barn. And it was a total loss, including the sheep. Mm-hmm. So a devastating loss for 2 businesses and 2 families, at least. So if you have not heard, I know it's been on at least my Instagram, but my Instagram is curated to me.
Right.
So I don't know how much.
And some people aren't on Instagram.
Right. But
insurance doesn't cover the animals.
Or the replacement cost of the barn.
It only covered like the structure.
The actual value.
Right.
Of a 100 and
it was built in 1910
barn or something.
Right. So there are ways that you can support them. We have also supported them, and we are sharing it with you if you have it in your budget to support them. So Ross Farms has a GoFundMe. Somebody has set up a GoFundMe for them. Also on their website, their webmaster was able to put a direct donation like, it looks like you're ordering something, but it says just a straight donation. Don't send me anything. Don't make any extra work to yourself. Go donate. Or just like, here, I would like to donate to you. And then Melinda of Boss Mare Shearing, she has on Bonfire, she's selling totes, and is she still selling the pouches?
I think she's trying to reorder the pouches. The pouches sold out. We had a little pepper pouch.
We still do.
We do. It's right over there. I can see it. See that tag hanging right there? Melinda has, but she made a tote with a picture of her girls, her California Reds on it. This was the pepper pouch, if you guys remember. I think this,
I don't know if that
it
one's
was
still
sold
available.
out. I don't know if it still is.
Because the sheep's name is Pepper. Was Pepper.
Yeah. But she does have totes. Amy did still have yarn and fiber on the website the last time I checked. So you could do any of those things to support them. You could order something, make a donation, contribute to the GoFundMe, just send them up some good vibes.
Yeah. Send them some love on their pages.
Yeah. And then I will remember to link all of that. Amy and Melinda also filmed a short little update on YouTube a few days ago, and I'll also link to that.
Yeah. An update of like what's going on with the farm and the orders and the fire and stuff like that. They lost, Melinda lost all of her shearing equipment. They lost all of the ewes. The rams were not being housed with them, but still I think it was 130 some sheep.
Mm-hmm. There were some goats in there. All of the equipment that you would need to take care of the sheep.
And
the entire barn.
That Amy's grandfather built.
Yeah. And I think there was some heavy machinery that also was lost because it was close to the barn and it's so cold here. Everything was frozen. So they couldn't move it.
The skid loader.
Yeah.
They couldn't get it back away from the barn. Yeah.
Yeah, but all of
we were devastated. Rachel and I couldn't not think about them for still today, but for an entire day my husband was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I cannot stop thinking about the poor sheep, Melinda, Amy, what they must be going through, getting those phone calls, hearing news like that. It's just devastating. And then the USDA told them that they had
48 hours
to clean up a mass casualty event, and the workers
and I think the barn was still smoldering. It was just
the firemen were like, don't go
situation.
in there. And the workers, not workers for the farm, friends, family, somebody showed up for them and said, you two need to get out of here while we put these animals to rest, because I don't think you want to see that.
No.
I feel terrible for them. So we would appreciate any support that you could send their way, whether it's a little note or a monetary donation or purchasing a tote to help them get back on their feet, because it's our community. And I feel like when somebody is suffering, our community, everyone suffers. That's where we get wool to make the beautiful things.
Right.
So. Your turn.
Okay.
We should have ended on that note.
I know. We really brought the vibe down.
I'm sorry.
I should have saved that ladybug
Melinda
story
and Amy,
for now.
if you ever... Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Oh, if you ever see this episode, you know this, but we want to reiterate that we love and support you guys. Okay. What have you finished?
The only thing that I finished is I made some yarn.
Okay. I made a hat.
Okay. Well, let's see your hat.
This is a exact copy and paste of the hat that Rachel made, because when I was thinking about my wardrobe for New York, look at the colors that I like. They're all like creamy, kind of pearly. As soon as I saw this, I knew that I would.
Look how pretty it is in the
camera. I know. I knew that I would like it. I knew that I would want it. So what is this that I'm showing you in a not very flattering way? Hold on. Okay. Here's how I should actually be showing it to you. This is the Terrazzo Hat by Petite Knit. I knit a size medium because it's also the size that I knit in her Oslo hat. And I don't know if the actual colors are coming up. Can you see the colors there?
Are you talking with that hat in front of your face?
No. Can you, Rachel, see the colors?
Yeah.
Okay. I just love it. I love a really thick brim. I love a double folded brim. And I like neutral with a little bit of fun. This was all of the things that I would enjoy. So I ordered the exact same thing. I ordered Seafarer Soft Silk Mohair in the colorway 6, also listed as Champagne, with Noro Silk Garden Sock Solo in the colorway S1. So that's where you're getting all of the fun colors from. And I used the needles that were recommended in the pattern. I think I could have gone up a needle size. I don't go up in needle size on my Oslo, and those fit me great. I do go up for most petite knitting patterns. Like, I feel like I knit just a bit bigger than her. So
Tighter than her.
Yeah.
Oh. It is pretty, though.
But let me tell you, my Oslo hat stretches as I wear it.
I was going to say, and most hats do stretch as you wear them.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I would take this all just a little bigger, just like a little more bold. But I'm so happy with it.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
I love it. I really love it. But
yeah, your hat is overall smaller than mine because I have like more up here too, even.
That's weird because it's knit to like a specific length, right?
It is, but then this part's knit to length, but then this part isn't.
Not the decreases, but the until you decreases.
Right, but if I'm knitting taller than you, even this part would be taller, right?
Just the
yeah,
decrease.
Just the
yeah,
decreases.
Yeah.
Giving me a little more poof.
Yeah.
Renee,
I
that's
love
pretty.
it.
It's a good color on you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love this one. And it goes with everything because it has all of the colors in here. So neutral. So this was, I cast this on to work on while we were in New York because I thought the brim is a 1x1 rib, super easy. And then you connect the cast on edge with the live edge. And where is it connected? Let me show you. Right here. So it's connected there. And then you rib for another amount of time. And then do a rapid decrease. Change your needle size and continue knitting. So it was, other than having to connect, like to join the edge, the cast on edge with the live edge, that's pretty mindless knitting. It was very good. It was a polite size to pull out when we were in a group and just work on the go. So yeah, I finished that one, blocked it. Very happy about it.
Pretty.
Thank you. Okay, it's my finish.
I made yarn. I took, so if this is your first time here, you may not know, I'm going to tell you. I have 2 kids, 9 and 11. They're both boys. They both play hockey on travel hockey teams. So that's how I get a lot of my knitting done, is in a hockey rink. But this weekend, one of my sons needed to be far away for a tournament. And one of them had games here. So we had to like split up. So my husband and one son took off to the tournament and I kept the other one here. So we had these like crazy early games. We were up at like 5 a.m. to get to a hockey rink that was 50 minutes away for a 7:30 game.
Don't love that.
It was crazy. But that means that when we get home, I have like an entire day. Like we've already done the activity for the day and it's breakfast time.
Right.
So I had all this time and I had 2 full bobbins of singles and about a half a bobbin. Like I needed to spin a half a braid and then I could ply it and I could clear those bobbins.
Wait a minute. This is what I thought you were going to start with. If you are new here, Rachel and I in November took up spinning yarn.
Oh,
so we are...
I wasn't going there.
Okay. So we do talk about spinning on our channel as well. So when she is talking about the bobbins, we're going into spinning territory. Okay.
So I wanted to clear those bobbins because I don't have a lot
of bobbins.
You have 6. Right. So I'm kind of limited to like one spin at a time. I can't just like randomly spin something new.
We were at Rhinebeck buying our wheels and we walked up to the Daedalus booth and basically said we have Daedalus starlings. Someone's going to ask this.
Okay.
We have Daedalus starlings. If you
They're
want
not
one,
easy to procure.
Right.
You have to get on a wait list or you have to go to Fiber Festival.
Right.
I think those are, or you maybe find someone that's selling one.
Right.
But you can't just sign into the website and go buy one. But they do go to Maryland Sheep and Wool in May, and they do go to New York Sheep and Wool in October, and I'm sure they go other places.
They do.
Someone always asks, and I think we never say it out loud.
Okay.
Daedalus Starling is what Renee and I spin on. They're e-spinners. Okay, go.
And get in the queue. Even if you think you're going to want one, get in the
there's
queue
no
now.
commitment, really. They don't make you pay money or anything. They'll just email you and you say yes, please, or no, thank you.
Yeah, and I think the answer is going to be yes, please, because we love our wheels.
Love.
They're so quiet. They're lightweight. They're portable. They are an investment. They are not inexpensive by any means, especially for people who don't know if they're sticking with the future hobby.
They have less expensive ones than that.
But they have a great resale value. So I say go for it, and if it's not your thing, resell it.
If it's in your budget, go for it. If not, there are less expensive ones.
That's fair.
Hey, but also they come with 3 bobbins.
And when we were at the counter...
Not even close to enough. Never going to be enough.
When we were at the counter at the Daedalus booth, I said, how many bobbins do you need? Because he said, would you like to add a 3-pack of bobbins? And I was like, I think so. How many does the wheel come with? The wheel comes with 3. We each added another 3. And the woman beside me, she said, oh yeah, I'm coming here for bobbins.
Just for bobbins.
I said, how many do you have? And she said, I have 9, and I'm going to get another 3 to have 12. And I was like, well, I at least need to start with 6.
Yes.
And then my husband ordered me another 3 for my birthday. So I have 9.
So every time I'll spin a braid onto a bobbin, and then if I want to apply that braid with something, I'll spin it onto another bobbin. I know you don't have to do that. I know there are other ways, but I don't like those ways.
Correct. Me
I
too.
like this way.
Me too.
So every single that I spin gets its own bobbin. So I was trying to spin a 3-ply yarn. 3 braids, I need 3 bobbins, and then I got to take those and get them on. When you twist them up, when you ply them together, you need another bobbin.
Right.
Probably 2. Because it's going to fill up.
If you want to apply it all at the same time,
Right.
yes.
So, I need, there's no, it's not like knitting for me where I can just like cast something new on. If I want like to start a new spin, I literally don't have enough bobbins.
Right.
That's a different problem that I'm probably solve in Maryland. I'll go buy 3 more. But for now, I needed to get these bobbins cleared. I don't need to do any of this, but I wanted to. All the disclaimers have been disclaimed.
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the 3 singles that I spun. These are the 3. Okay?
Beautiful.
So, ooh, I know, I'm sorry, the glare. Ooh, get away. This one, back here. This is a braid from River Rat Yarn. You're going to see the 2 in the back.
Wait, this one.
The 2 in the back, they look real similar. One was just dyed more, what do you call it? Like,
Yeah, more concentrated.
it was dyed more dye, but same colorway.
This one.
Yes. So I spun the one that was spun more color in 2 pieces. Just I ripped it into half like string cheese, and I spun them end to end. Then I took the one that was the same colorway but less colors over here, and I did that in 4 pieces.
Top to bottom, top to bottom,
Yeah,
top to
4
bottom,
string
top to bottom.
cheeses, and I spun those end to end. And then when I was spinning them, I looked at it and I thought, I will not be happy when that green and the orange ply together, because I don't like those 2 colors together.
Right.
But what I love is blue.
Right.
So as long as blue is in the party, any color looks good with blue to me. I think blue is neutral. So I went on a hunt. You guys should see how many blue braids I bought.
Remember how it was me in the pink braids?
Well, because
Weeks ago,
like-
and then she started on the blue braid.
I thought I had it. I thought I knew exactly what blue braid I wanted, and then it came in and I was like, it's just not the right vibrancy to pair up with those 2. So that blue braid is a braid from Yarn Jam called Blueberry Pickin'.
Can we just say, this is what is so cool about spinning, that you get to design the yarn that you want.
Yeah, well, I just picked colors that I liked. I didn't know what that yarn was going to turn out like.
I know, but you thought, like, when we say that we split them in half and spin it end to end, when she does it in 2 halves, you're going to get long, slower color changes.
Because you have a bigger chunk of a color to spin
to like
before it changes.
too much fiber before the color change happens. And then she split the next one in 4 so that she would
Shorter.
get faster color changes. And usually then you have less of a chance of the same color stacking on top of each other.
Yeah, you get
know what
kind of
I mean?
like a spin cycle look that way.
Like they call it a fractal.
So I got this blue braid, and you can tell
That blue braid's beautiful.
it's
by the way.
gorgeous. It's many, I think it's at least 4, maybe 5 different blues. And I wanted that blue to act as like a background, just to like tone the 2 colorful braids. So I only split it once. So I spun it in 2 pieces because I didn't want the blue to keep changing and your eye would keep like noticing a change. I wanted it to just like wash through it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So then I had these 3 bobbins and I started applying them and I was like, this looks nothing like I thought it was going to look.
This isn't for you. This is my...
Renee's spending some money today. You guys wait to see all this tech she's going to buy if she doesn't get sticker shock and close the computer.
I have a whole... There are people on the internet, I'm looking at you, Fiber Hustle. They have a YouTube channel, and I am just mesmerized by Chip's little setup.
He looks like a DJ.
He has a little... But he can really quickly flip from front-facing to overhead-facing. I want to research...
He's not just using some laptop with not enough storage space like us.
Correct. However, he owns a business where I'm sure he photographs a lot of things overhead as well.
That makes sense.
Right. So I'm sure it made sense for him to invest in
businesses.
that. No. So, but I would love that.
Well, let's get
Instead of being like, we could just flip the camera and they could see.
That'd be nice. Okay, but for now we're going to at you. Okay, so I plied up my yarn into a 3-ply yarn. This is how you do it.
That's how you do it.
That's how I do it.
How do I do it?
Am I right?
Rachel was in my house while I was
It's
spinning.
like your body moves so much. I actually, to be completely fair, I sit in a really cushy chair like this, and this is how I spin. This is the only... Andrea Lui! Don't you call me. This is how I do it.
One of our good friends is the knitting PT. And when I see Rachel do that, I said, oh, Andrea's judging you so hard.
It's all wrist. It's
and
it's the only part of me, and I'm curled up like a shrimp that you cook too much. Okay. So, you guys want to see it? Let's see it. Okay. Oh, also, the first braid that I spun, if I don't spin for a while, it's hard. It's hard to get started. So I wasted a lot of fiber trying to get started.
Yes.
So I did run out of one bobbin before the others. But this is...
What we mean by it's hard to get started is that...
It's like my fingers don't remember what to do.
And also it's like, it's too thick, it's too thin, it's too thick, it's too thin.
Sometimes I'll just rip it and I'll just start over.
To get into the groove, for me it takes like a few minutes if I haven't spun in a while to sit down and be like, what is happening again? Okay, here's the thickness that I want. Now we're in a rhythm. I get the wheel speed that I want.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to hold it up for you?
Well, let's see if
it's beautiful.
Okay. Here's the 3-ply that I made.
Rachel, that is so... It's like subdued fun.
Yeah.
Like a little subdued party.
Can you guys see it?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can see it.
No, it doesn't look pretty on there.
What about back here?
Yes, that's better.
Okay. Oh, we don't have to stand up today. Okay. So this is the 3-ply. This is all 3 of those bobbins plied together. Do you see? I called Renee and I was like, this is spinning up much differently than I
expected.
You know, you don't like see things, but like I am told myself in my head.
You can't say imagined.
No, well, I think I imagine, but I don't see anything. I just like think things.
Theorized in your brain.
Yeah. But this is what I came up with, and I love this so much. This looks like it looks like lavender. I'm going to call it lavender haze, but I'm afraid Taylor Swift will sue me, even though I'm not doing anything with it except just calling it that like it's my pet.
On the internet.
Yeah, but I'm not selling it to you.
Right.
You guys can't have it.
Right.
But that's what it looks like, because it all has this like cast of lavender.
Taylor Swift has a song called Lavender Haze.
Yeah.
It's so pretty, Rachel.
Thank you.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. And I loved the 3-ply thing. I loved it.
Me too. And I like the finished product of a 3-ply.
Yeah. Yes.
People say that it's more balanced for non-spinners or spinners because you have 3 possibly different thickness of strands that will eventually balance each other out, more than 2.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the 3-ply. Then
So pretty.
I ran out of one of the plies, but I
Okay.
still had a decent amount on the other 2 bobbins. So I changed my bobbin and I spun the rest into a 2-ply. Mm-hmm. And it's here. It does not look that different, honestly. It's just thinner.
Right.
It's like, this is like fingering weight. But this is almost
This is a
200
lot of
yards.
yarn.
I know. This is, well, here's the thing. Okay, real quick and dirty lesson on how, after you spin it, you got to get it off the bobbin, and you use this contraption called a nitty knotty that has these like posts with arms that go opposite directions like this, and you do this like winding motion.
Like a capital I.
A capital I, but it's one
Twisted.
of them is
Twisted.
turned. So you do this like winding thing. And I fell asleep like 2 times doing that. So I stopped. You gotta count how many times you've done it. I have no idea. I stopped counting because I fell asleep. Because I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
And you were sitting sideways in your chair with your...
Yeah, with my heated blanket.
Right.
So I don't know how many yards. 750-ish on here. But this I could stay awake for. This is almost 200. Like one nitty knotty turn short. So like 198.
Okay.
Which is almost a skein of spin cycle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that is my finished object.
very pretty,
Isn't it
Rachel.
cool? I'll take a good picture one day when the sun shines in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Pop it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or make
the
a short
gram.
on YouTube for people who don't have...
I hate making the shorts.
Oh.
Because you have to talk.
You don't have to talk. You can just say, here's my lavender haze.
That's
See you on
talking.
Thursday. No. Type it on the screen.
Oh, maybe. Maybe I'll type you a short.
Hey, we were in New York.
Can you tell I hate to talk? Just yapping.
We were in New York and somebody was like, how do you guys decide which content you each create? Because you have a style and I have a style, and mine was, I have to say all of the, there's something about my brain that I have to say all of the words to make sure that you are experiencing it the way that I think I've experienced it.
I feel none of that. Here it is.
She posts more pictures.
Experience it however you want. I took a picture. That's it.
That's also how we text, by the way.
That's how I do my whole life. Not a lot. You're not getting a lot of words out of me. Unless I'm mad, then you'll get so many words.
So if you're getting a lot of words out of Rachel, you've done something terribly wrong. Okay. All right. Those are our finishes.
That's my finish.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
How many whips do you have?
3.
3.
I'm not talking about. I didn't bring my spinning whip. That's the end of my spinning.
I didn't bring my spinning whip either. Okay. Secret. We'll show you those next week.
Oh, so many clues.
Okay.
She can't keep a secret. Apparently, not even to the end of this episode.
Let me do this one because it's going to be very
Do
easy.
it.
Because all I've done are a few rounds in the round. This is my...
I forgot about that thing.
So did I for a minute. And going from our other project to this one, feel this. That collar is substantial.
Yes.
She's a hefty lady.
Yeah. She is.
This is my zipper sweater light by Petite Knit. I'm knitting this up in 29 Bridges Studio River colorway yarn, and I'm holding 2 yarns for the entire project. They are Bloom, which is the woolen spun, non-superwash, U.S. Sourced Columbia Targhee Rambouillet DK weight yarn from Marriott 29 Bridges, and then the other one is their Aria Surrey. What's in that one?
a lot.
I know.
I remembered it being a lot of things.
I know. Let me see if I have a loose tag or if I have to pull it out. Let me pull it out for you. Okay, Aria Surrey is 435 yards for 50 grams. It's 40% alpaca, 35% silk, 15% merino, 10% yak. This is, it's a luxurious yarn. It's so soft and it makes the entire thing so, it's like the best version of fleece.
Yeah.
Like the best natural version of fleece that I could describe. So I knit 1x1 rib for 8.5 inches, folded it down to make the collar, and then you put some stitches on hold underneath here and here that I will eventually knit down so that the entire zipper is encased on both front and back, which I think is a nice feature. And I split for sleeves and am now just working round and round in the round. Let me get you a little closer on the color because we didn't have lights in New York. Let me show you the back. Look how pretty that is. It's like navy plus, right? It's like
pretty.
navy with just a click of royal blue, maybe.
Yes, and it also has almost like a heathered look because that Surrey shines. It's so pretty.
It's really pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, so this one's easy. This is my mindless project, but it didn't come many places in New York with me because, one, it's heavy. It has a double strand that I have to hold, and it was just...
It's also dark yarn. So, like, you don't want to knit that in a restaurant. You
right.
can't see anything.
So this did travel with me, but this was like neck light airplane knitting at best. Yeah. So slow and steady on this.
Okay.
You'll be seeing this one for a while. I hope I have it done before the weather turns warm.
Well, you could wear it all summer. Wear it like a hoodie.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right. You guys, I showed you this last week, and you're going to see it. You're going to be like, it doesn't look very different. And let me tell you, it is different. There's less sweater. So, here is my Prospect Pullover. The pattern is by Tori Yu. It's a drop shoulder. Can we see the texture? Where can we see the texture? There. You can kind of see it's got a texture knit into it.
We have to work on these lights.
I
feel like they're bad tonight.
Is that good?
I don't know. Here, let me try to get closer for them.
Okay. Anyhow, it's just knits and pearls, but it's
Where
knits
is
and
she? Wait.
yeah. Well, yeah. You're good. I can see it. Okay. Anyhow, it's a drop shoulder in this textured pattern that I find very fun. It's engaging. It's like just enough something to keep you going. Straight stockinette's not usually it for me. I really have to want that finished object because I'll get bored. It's like the knitting on it. Oh, knit myself to sleep. This is power down like that airplane. So this is just enough. It's not so much that you can't memorize it or that it's complicated, and I think a beginner could do it. It's a good pattern. I'm knitting it in Harrisville Designs Nightshades in the color Last Call. Nightshades, they're all black based yarns, but they have like a touch of a color. Oh, there. This one's a touch of blue.
10%.
It's a DK weight woolen spun yarn. It's real nice. It's a little bit hard to knit. It does hurt my hands a little bit because it's like a woolen spun yarn. So it's not very, it doesn't glide anywhere.
Well, I think
it's
that's
a little
the
bit
unwashed
sticky
part. Because Bloom wasn't like that for you, was it?
No, Bloom was completely
Because
different.
Bloom was washed. That, I think it's the unwashed part that's making it stick for you.
Maybe, but it's so pretty. I'm not even mad about it. But let me tell you something. I have discovered that now, look, maybe you don't knit like this, and maybe you're going to be like, Rachel, get out of town. What weird things are you doing? But when I knit, here's a tutorial no one asked for. I'm a continental knitter, okay? So, when I knit, my needles are kind of like this when I knit, usually. They're like equally angled. But I find that with this one, if I take my left-hand needle, not the working needle, the needle that's holding the stitches that need to be worked, and I make it more vertical like this, I can get in that stitch easier. I don't know why. Physics, maybe.
I don't know.
I failed physics twice in college.
I have the same experience. Maybe not with this wool, but sometimes when I'm holding things double, I need that left needle to be more.
Yeah, it needs to come
the
vertical.
angle to be higher.
Yes. And that really has helped me because I don't have to do the tip pushing anymore.
Yeah.
I was like having to push and it was hurting my finger. So that's my tip. Haha, no pun intended. For
Pun intended.
knitting with a stickier yarn. Now, listen. right before we left for New York, I connected in the round. And I was like, I got this pattern so much. I mean, I just did the whole back. You know, it's drop shoulders. So you start at the back, do the whole back, and then you pick up, you knit the whole front. I
know. I just thought about that. What if it's the screen that's dark? Because I'm like, why are we so dark?
Well, I can see so good now. Can
Right.
you guys see good? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we're not crazy. We just still
We're
don't know
bad at technology.
Okay, so
I don't think we're ever going to be good at technology. So enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen.
I knit this thing. I connected in the round. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, this is going to be the best travel project now because in the round's so much easier.
Right.
And I was knitting it. And all weekend, I was like, it looks so much different in the round. Like, did my gauge change? Should I change needle sizes? But I kept knitting it. Oh, you guys, I knit this thing because the other thing that I was knitting was the Waffle loop scarf. And it was finickier than I wanted to deal with. So this was what I knit. I knit probably 6 inches of the body in the round over the weekend. And then we're sitting in the airport. And Renee's like, I saw you over there counting stuff.
I did, but I didn't say anything. Because
like-
you know when somebody's counting that stressed out, but she was like counting back in the work. I was like, I'm just going to let that happen.
I was counting and counting, and I realized, okay, to get the full scope of what I've done, you have to see from the arm. Right now, I probably have 4 inches.
Man. Okay,
there
there you go.
I had another probably at least inch in every single stockinette. You see all these that are just stockinette? I had missed a row. I was missing a row. Even you're shocked. I know. All the lights just fell.
Not all of them, but that one and a whole extension, all of that
Our
power.
fire hazard fell. Please hold. Boy, you're really killing my story. Oh my gosh, she missed a whole row. Okay, hold on.
Okay, wait, while Rachel goes and fixes that, I want to say something. I need to shout out, if we saw you and met you in Vogue, thank you so much for coming up and saying hi. That means a lot to us because we often sit in a room and feel like we're talking to a void. It's so nice to meet you guys. So thank you for coming and saying hello. And also, shout out to the moms who raised excellent sons. There was more than one mom there that their son brought them to the show. Like, hey, my son flew in and he brought me to Vogue Knitting Live. I'm like,
Not necessarily because he wanted to be there, because his mom wanted to be there.
I love that.
That's
Good
awesome.
job, moms.
Yeah.
I hope-
Sons. That was nice.
Right. Well, good job, moms, on raising the sons.
Right.
Is what. Yeah. Okay. Back to the story.
So I had all this knitting done, missing. So like all the stockinette sections were shorter. And it's like right here. It's right here, you guys. Dead center.
Right.
And I said, Renee, you think it's noticeable? And now also, do I just keep doing the error or do I switch back?
Or I was like, you could try to block those stockinette like parts so that they at least match the. I think you have to rip it out. She was like, really? I was like, I think so.
I sat in that airport and I wound a ball probably this big. Plus, I had to wind some onto. I had started a new cake, and I'm still. Can you see all this wrap right here? I'm still not there. I haven't knit all the yarn that I took out yet.
That stinks. I'm sorry.
It was not great.
I know.
It wasn't great. It
I
wasn't
know.
the best part of the trip.
When you kept pulling yarn, I was like, that's a lot more than I thought.
I had to go all the way back to
one
to the
row
armpit.
after you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to go all the way back. Mm-hmm. It was so much. Mm-hmm. But it's done now. It's fine.
Wait.
I am glad that I noticed
the video?
it. No, because there's strangers' faces, and I got weird about
That's
posting
fair.
strangers' faces.
That's right.
But Renee has a picture of me looking so unimpressed, frogging this whole sweater.
Let's see if I have it without the stranger faces.
So I've been trying to get back. I'm almost there. I feel like maybe at the end of this repeat, I will have knit the amount of yarn that I had to rip out of that thing more than a week ago.
Ugh, that stinks.
It really does.
Why am I January? Wait.
You took it on my phone, didn't you?
I feel like I took one with my phone too, but where are we? In like...
Oh,
okay,
past
yeah.
that. Yeah.
But...
There we're in the airport. That's where I was sitting.
Oh yeah, I must have taken it on your phone.
Yeah. Anyhow, it wasn't great.
Hey guys, can I challenge you? Here's a challenge. We were boarding a flight after a huge fiber weekend in New York. And there was a woman, I came out of the bathroom stall and I was like, oh my God, I love your sweater. It's so pretty. And she was like, thank you.
She didn't say she made it.
Well, that's why I was like, oh, maybe it's store-bought.
It did not look store-bought.
Well, that's why.
If it's store-bought, that store was expensive.
But, okay, so let that moment go. Now she's on our flight. So we are boarding.
She's not that far away. Listen, Renee talks to every single person she encounters
But
in
here's
life,
the problem.
Except the one woman she needed information from.
We were one row behind and on the other side of the aisle. So she was at the window on that side and I was at the middle on the other side, back one. And by the time we got to Pittsburgh, I forgot. And I only have bad photos of it because I was like, she's boarding our flight right in front of us. I didn't want to be creepy.
You wanted to be undercover creepy.
I did. Guys, who can find me? Look at that sweater pattern. I know it's a terrible photo. That's all I have because I didn't want to be creepy. However, I believe that looks like moss or seed stitch in the middle.
I agree. And cables on the side.
Well, and they're those big open diamond cables.
Hey, and it's a pullover.
It's a raglan that looks like she may have cropped. And there's something very... Can you see the side of her arm over here? It looks like there's something there.
And it's a pullover. It is not a cardigan.
Right. What is that? Oh my gosh, color and everything. Here she is.
I didn't want to be creepy. Here's another.
If you're the person... I want that sweater so bad. And I want to find the Ravelry page and ask what color yarn. I want to copy paste it. It's so pretty. I've spent so many hours on Ravelry, you guys, looking for this pattern. Raglan cable moss or seed.
It is pretty.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. And it does look hand knit.
I know.
I would be shocked
Her
if
ribbing
that was,
looks handmade.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. What were we talking about?
My boo-boo.
Okay.
Whoopsie
daisy.
I think that's all I have to say about it. Yeah? Did I say it all?
Yeah.
That's the Prospect Pullover by Tori Yu.
Do you want to do Sock Squad next or the Prospect
Let's
Tea?
do the tea. Because
Okay.
we're already in Prospect
Great.
land.
Mine is living in my Clover project bag. This is a project bag by Renninger Wool Company. They are also from PA. And if this sheepy looks familiar, it's because she's become a resident here at Table 10. We had lunch with the owner, Jenny, and she gifted us this sweet picture of Clover. Oh, she's so cute. Even as an adult, she's cute. Because now she's grown up. She's not a lamb anymore. She's adorable. Follow Jenny on Instagram. You'll see
all the sheepies.
Right. Okay. Let me give you a picture of A Time to Remember. I know we talked about this last week, but I just think this is so cool. So we were selected to test knit the Prospect Tee for Tori Yu. I've never formally met her, but I know who she is.
We met her.
Formally.
What's formal? We said, hi, I'm Rachel. Hi, I'm Renee. She said, hi, I'm Tori. We said, we love your patterns. That was formal. What?
But it was like in passing, right? Does that count?
No, it was waiting in line for a restaurant.
Right.
That counts.
We were at Rhinebeck last year, and I was like, I think that's Tori Yu in front of us.
Yeah.
And Rachel's like,
yeah, I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm going to say hi because I was knitting a pattern of hers, and I needed to tell her about it. And, like, I think when people do great things, it's nice to tell them.
When people say hi to us.
Right.
And I count that as meeting them.
Okay.
We met her.
Okay.
She might not remember us. If that's what you mean, then maybe not.
We didn't, I feel like that's not a formal meet. That's how we introduced ourselves to her.
Same. So that does feel like the same thing.
It's different to me. Okay, anyways, we were selected for her test knit, and she came to A Time to Remember at the same time slot that we went to, so we got to formally meet her, hang out with her, and she helped us pick our yarn for this test knit, her test knit. That's so cool. I don't think I'm going to have a moment test knitting this cool in a very long time.
That was very cool. And
with the designer?
We are using the yarn that she designed the t-shirt in.
So there we are. My picked. What yarn are we using?
We are using, it's Brooklyn General Store's house yarn, Skydance. Mm-hmm. And the base is called Nova. And my color is $36.
It's so funny.
Tags right there.
Sometimes you're like, don't say the price.
Well, if they want to buy it, they need to know the price.
Right.
It's 100 gram skein, 45% merino, 30% baby alpaca, 15% linen, 10% silk, and my color is called Borrowed Light. It's fingering weight.
My colorway is called Steamy Kitchen Window.
Where is it? Get it up here. Show the people. Are you guys so surprised?
She is blue and I have neutral.
White.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is not stark white. It is
Mine is very light blue.
Mine
No,
is
yours is
creamier.
cream.
Yeah.
Yours is cream.
Yeah. I was very happy with cream. I did not want white.
This yarn is really, really nice. For having linen and silk in it, it's still like, can you see that?
You can see that.
It.
Yeah.
It's bouncy, and it feels squishy. Like, it feels squishy.
And I get a little fussy about alpaca. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. But this alpaca is acceptable to me. I like this alpaca a lot. Why is that cake so big?
That's how I wind it.
Is that 1 or 2?
That's 1. It's 100 gram skein. How do you wind yours?
It just looks so big.
Well, it's got a big hole in the middle because I have the big. You use that little
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, fair. My colorway is called Steamy Kitchen Window, which I think is adorable. I'm knitting a size 3.
I'm knitting a size 5. I picked my true size, the same size that I'm knitting the pullover in. I had already knit. She called for that test after I cast this Prospect pullover on, and I think I had already knitted enough to put it over my neck, so I knew it was like a good fit. I was like, good, same.
So I had to go up a needle size to get gauge. Rachel was at
I'm
needle
at gauge
size
on the needle that it's designed in.
You're on a
4.
I'm on a 5. So a 375 millimeter.
Here's where I am.
Here is where I am. We
Oh
cast
boy,
these
they
on
look
when we got
crazy
home.
different sizes. This is because,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm back
They're
here it tells
pretty.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
They are pretty. And I gotta tell you, it feels like it's gonna feel like wearing nothing.
It does.
In a really good way.
This is the first garment that I felt and thought, I will wear this in the middle of summer.
Uh-huh.
Even that T number 1, because it's like oversized and it's knit a little bit tighter. When I was knitting it, I was like, am I going to wear this in the middle of summer? Maybe inside. But this feels like...
This is nice.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
This is my first fingering weight garment.
No, it's not.
This is my first fingering weight garment pattern.
No, it's not. What is T number 1?
I thought that was sport weight that we knit in fingering.
I don't think so.
Or back and forth.
I don't think.
Back and forth means vice versa in my brain. Yes, I think so. So far, Rachel has 2 right points on this episode, in case you're keeping
fingering
track.
weight.
And
24 stitches.
And we knit it in...
Confluence cotton.
Which is...
Fingering weight.
Why did I feel like we switched the... Are you sure Confluence cotton?
250 yards for 57 grams.
28 stitch gauge.
That's lighter than fingering weight.
Okay. She gets 3 points today, guys.
So, it's not your first fingering weight garment in any sense of the word.
I need to stop saying that on the internet then.
It's a lovely one.
In my brain it is. It's
It
my
does feel
first fingering
significantly
weight
different.
garment of 2026.
Correct! That's right.
I just forgot to leave. I was leaving out part of the statement.
You didn't say all the words you needed to say.
Right, sure. What can we say? Okay, so this test goes until mid-March, so it is not yet available for purchase.
So don't expect the pattern until mid-March the earliest.
But it's not a secret, so Tori said that we could talk about it and share it with you guys.
It is a similar stitch pattern to the Prospect Pullover. Different gauge, so different everything except the way, the way the stitch pattern looks is similar. It's drop shoulder, and it's a T, so short sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Me too.
This is what I've been knitting the most. That's
Okay.
probably why I still haven't gotten back to where I was here. And
Same with mine.
When you see this next whip, you're going to be like, you didn't do anything.
I think we're at the same place.
Yeah. Because this, I just like
This
holding
is
it.
fun.
I really like it.
I know. It's light. Yeah.
I like the color of it. I mean, I like everything. I have no complaints.
Same. Zero.
Very happy with this.
And for, like you said, for a yarn that has the silk in it,
And
like
the
the
linen.
plant-based fibers, it still has
easy
bounce.
to knit. It's easy to knit.
I will say that this feels like my knits are tighter for a tight knitter. Like it doesn't have as much elastic as a plain wool yarn, but not, it's like this much noticeable.
Okay.
Not so noticeable that it's not fun.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think it knits up beautifully. Like my stockinette sections look nice.
Yeah. I really like this one. And it's so light to hold in your hands. Like I'm holding the needles, but it doesn't feel like there's much project underneath.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So when this one has to stack up against that zipper
almost
sweater.
done. I started center pulling.
I saw that last night at the house.
We went to breakfast with
Where?
Tashi and Mia.
Oh.
And they were both
It's like,
center
where'd you
pulling.
go to breakfast?
They were both center pulling, and they were just sitting at breakfast and knitting, and their little cake of yarn was doing this.
Wait a minute. You noticed all of that?
Well, because I was knitting this, and my yarn was doing this on the table. It was like, it fell on the floor at one point. I was like, this feels dumb what I'm doing.
Wait.
Look at that. Like, they look so
Calm.
like
Peaceful.
like they know what they're doing.
Right.
And I'm like, hey guys,
Juggling.
came here to knit.
So wait, are you going to center pull now?
Well, I've decided that I'm center pulling for now.
Oh, I want to try.
I'm center pulling the next one too. I like it. I like it.
but
The
then-
only thing is when it gets like this, you just have to be careful that you don't take it out of its shape.
Yeah. That
Like-
might be hard for me.
Oh, well, I've just been doing this. So like when I'm done knitting this, I fold it like this. I put this little guy in there to keep him safe. And then I put it in my project bag like that.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid
Because-
with the kids around me. Like,
I have 2 dogs around me.
okay.
I caught Tootsie with fiber hanging out of her mouth the other day.
My daughter and I came here one day. I picked her up from school. Rachel called and said, "What are you doing? Come have lunch at my
It was
house."
the day I was making yarn.
So I said, "Okay, we'll come, but we'll come." So we came. This was after our trip, and I was like, "I am so tired." And Rachel's like, "Take a nap." And my daughter was like, "I'll snuggle on the couch with you. Okay, let's go."
She took the electric blanket though. She was like, I want the blanket.
I powered down. So I was laying on my side on the couch because I'm a side sleeper like this. And Rachel's over here.
In
and
my
like,
chair, curled up like a shrimp.
And her dogs kept coming up to me. If this is my face and this is their
They were
nose,
like
they were
booping her nose.
Hey, boop. Hey, what you doing? Boop. Hey, what you... And it was like cold, wet dog nose. Like, I was just starting to fall asleep. So I called a crucial turn. And that's, when you're laying in bed and you're like, oh, I'm ready for sleep. But what I really need is one more turn and to like resituate into bed and then you're
cold
out.
pillow spot, yeah.
Well, our parents called that the crucial turn. Like, no, she's
There's
crucial
no
turn.
stopping her. There's no stopping
She
it.
just did the crucial turn. You're not getting her awake. My mom would do it. And that's
Yeah.
what Dad was like, oh, she did it. That was a crucial turn. You're not getting her out of bed. So I crucial turned my face away from...
The dogs. She faced like the back of the couch.
Right. And I was out.
I
Rachel's...
have a picture of Renee and her daughter. My couch is L-shaped. They were each on a section of the L, both facing into the couch, covered up with blankets. All you see is hair. And I was just still curled up in my little chair. Like
Your
a
little
shrimpy.
shrimp chair.
It's so big. It's this humongous, oversized, old white leather. It is ugly, you guys. It has been beat up.
Where'd it come from?
It came from our parents' house in Florida. And I'm not sure that was the first place that it ever was.
No, before then it was in the our childhood
No,
home.
that's not it. That's not that chair.
It's a different one?
Uh-huh.
She had more than one of those?
This is the one that was in their bedroom in Florida.
Okay, are you sure that didn't come
I'm
from?
positive.
Because remember they replaced the childhood home furniture at one point?
I didn't take that chair to Florida.
Are you sure?
In what? I'm not sure. Maybe this is a tick mark for you. I don't know. Mom, what chair?
Same chair?
Anyhow. And I have kids. Renee has kids. We have nieces and nephews. No one in my family is precious about anything. That chair has been beat up. The dogs jump on it. But it is just... It's so cushy. You sit sideways. It feels like you're in a hammock.
She calls it her hammock chair.
It's got a built-in pillow. It's just so... 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 experience.
So Rachel was in that chair. I was crucial turned with my heated blanket. And my daughter was curled up on the other
It was a nice
part.
afternoon.
It was.
We had chicken salads for lunch. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I took my son to hockey one day.
This week?
While it was just me and the one son. And he's like easy. He's the kid that you don't have to really get on him to do anything. You just like I was like, hey, it's time to get your hockey bag ready. Let's go. And he went to the garage and got his hockey bag ready and he put it in the car and he got in the car and we left. And we're driving up the interstate. The hockey rink's about 30 minutes from my house. Meanwhile, while we were getting ready, he needed his base layer, which is like, they're these like tight legging looking pants, but they have Velcro tabs to hold up the gear. And they have like the cup built into them. And then he wears like this compression shirt with a little like neck protector.
From the skate?
Yeah, you put a different one on over it, but I think I don't know. It's all
There's
real
so much stuff with
technical,
hockey.
expensive stuff. So I was pulling his base layer out of the dryer because my husband cleaned them, and I pulled out the older son's base layer, the one that's out of state at a hockey tournament. So I call my husband. I'm like, hey, you got to find a pro shop or a hockey store because that kid has no base layer. You can't really play hockey without it. Like, you have to have that cup, and it's got things like that connect the gear to it. So that probably costs a cool $1.50. Now we're driving up the interstate to practice. And it is February, you guys. We live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is in the northern part of the North America. If you don't know where Pittsburgh is and you don't know where Pennsylvania is, there's snow on the ground. He goes,
So much snow right now.
oh, can we turn around?
Wait, is this your son or your husband?
My son. He goes, can we turn around? I'm like, no, we can't turn around.
How far away are you?
We're halfway to practice. It's going to start. We can't turn. Like, why? What do you need? He goes, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, kid. I'll drop you off at the door. He's like, but I wanted to go to the grocery store because he wanted to pack his lunch the next day. I was like, well, we can't go to the grocery store with no shoes.
Right.
He's like, oh, could you go to the pro shop and buy me shoes? I'm like, they don't sell shoes in a hockey pro shop. He's like, yes, they do. I've seen them there. I'm like, fine. So I drop him off at the door. And I said to him, I will get the things out of the car and you take them inside.
Wait,
because
barefoot?
Yeah. Yes. Natural consequences, my dude. But I didn't want him in the road where
Does he have socks on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't wear like the slush and the ice is. I
Right.
just wanted him to stay on the sidewalk because it was dry. That kid takes off into the building. And I'm parked like in a crosswalk in front of this building. My car's running.
And you have the gear?
I'm going to murder him. So I...
Not actually.
You all know what I mean. I get the gear out, and now I'm like looking in these huge glass doors, trying to make eye contact with him, and he's like, I'm not paying any attention. So I go up to they're double doors. I go up to the first door, and I go, and there's like a teenager who looks at me, and he's like, but behind the teenager is my son. I'm like, and the teenager walks out. He's like, I don't know. She looks mean. She looks mad. I'm like, not you. Like, not you. I'm looking at that 9-year-old behind you. I'm like, get over here. Like, what? Like, what are you doing? You gotta take your stuff. So now I'm not happy. So I go park the car. It's like negative 52 degrees. I get back in the hockey rink. I go to the pro shop. I'm like, hey, are these the only shoes you have? They're like slides. I'm buying flip-flops now in February.
Right.
They're like,
Meanwhile, Pittsburgh had one of the coldest days that it's had in 30-some years recently. Like, it's cold here.
These kids, I say kids, they're probably young men. They winced. And I was like, what? And they're like, they're $90. Like, is that it? It's the only option.
For, like, pool slides?
Yeah. Pool slides, but they're those UFOs brand. Those, like, they're made for adults to, like, arch support. And they're not meant for a 9-year-old who just flaps around in no shoes half the time. And they're branded with, like, a hockey brand on them. So I'm sure that's making them twice as much. I said, is that it? Is that the only choice? They're like, probably. I'm like, cool. So I buy the 9. If you're keeping track, we're at almost $250 just because my kids cannot keep their things together. Why was I telling that story? Did it just pop in my head?
I think so. We weren't talking about knitting.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, you came over to my house. That happened that night.
Oh, okay. That
happened
triggered
later.
that memory.
Yeah. After that, though, it was pretty smooth sailing this weekend. We kept track of everything else.
Oh, yeah, because your husband and oldest were away.
Yes, they were away. Now we have extra base layers, and we have a very expensive pair of flip-flops that may or may not fit my kids when it's actually flip-flop season.
And they went north, and Uncle said that they had a ton of snow there.
Yes.
He said that there were like 10, 15...
He said he is not interested in living up there.
I cannot believe she got the Hawaiian to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
He chose that.
No, he chose you.
But we had a choice. There was a time in our marriage when we lived in the South and we were going to move. And I said, I don't want to move to a random place because we have young kids. We're either going to go by my family or by your family. So we're either going Pittsburgh or we're going back to Hawaii. And I would have been super happy to go back to Hawaii. But we had already sold the house in Hawaii. So he was like, I'm not going to buy a house not as nice as the house we just sold.
Mm.
And so we'll go to Pittsburgh.
Take back seas? Give me that house back.
Way too late for that.
But also you were only in the South because
I thought it would be close to my family.
Right. But
Turns
Rachel
out
was
it's
like,
not.
if I can get on the mainland, that's going to be so much closer to Pittsburgh.
So it was a whole airplane ride away.
Yes, not even a short one. It wasn't even like New York to Pittsburgh.
No.
Okay. Hey, Rach, what else are you working on today?
Oh, well.
I'd love to tell you.
How long we've been talking? Oh,
Not long.
we're doing good. I'm a few tangents in. It's February. It's a new month. It's a new Farmer's Daughter Fiber Sock Squad.
Boom.
Here, let me get February ready.
Let's see Rachel's February. Look at that. Look how pretty that is.
Isn't that pretty?
Ugh.
The colorway is called Ember Heart, and it's this month. The base yarn is Bighorn Sock.
Bighorn Sock is 75% 19.5 micron superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's 463 yards for 100 grams. The mini is 92 yards for 20 grams.
Mm-hmm.
What color is it, Rach?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the main color, and this is the mini that came with it.
They are
sorry.
Both gorgeous.
They're so pretty. I told Renee before we started filming, I would make a full garment out of either of these colorways.
Same.
They're
right.
gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really pretty. You can see that I, again this month, did not use the mini.
you didn't use it last month?
No.
You're going to have a whole sock
I know.
of minis.
I'm going to have maybe more than a sock.
Right.
I use the leftovers from a
pretty
different
that is.
sock squad.
Both.
I know,
This one
they're
is
gorgeous.
it's like that in person, I think. When it gets up to the light, it gets lighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was the set this month.
Okay.
Here's the journal that comes when you sign up at the beginning of the year. That's where we're pulling these pictures from. Oh, you're writing already?
Yeah. I went Valentine's themed with my stickers. So I got a sticker that says, be a lover, choose love, give love, up there at the corner. And then flowers. Because I feel like flowers.
Yeah, you really did it.
Flowers.
I was going to say, did I get those flowers? No.
No. Flowers are, they just feel Valentine's Day to me.
They do.
And then pattern
Oh,
ideas.
no, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
And you wrote in red ink.
Uh-huh. I tried to
are
highlight
really
in red,
doing
but
things.
it turned pink. Like, in my lighting, it looked red.
Oh.
This highlight. Kinda. It's pink.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you make, Rach?
I haven't made anything yet, but I cast on the Oxbow sock by Andrea Lui. Oh,
You have to get closer.
really... Okay. This stitch pattern is the reverse stitch pattern as the Gib sweater that I made. So if you look at the wrong side, it looks like my Gib. Let me pull it out.
Oh, here, I'll pull it up for you.
Okay, thank you. In her picture, she knit a red sock, this color, and it's like a little ankle sock. And I was like, I want to make exactly that. It's so cute.
Let me pull my brightness up for them.
Look at that. And look, can you see how the heel flap stays in pattern? I think that's adorable. That's the part that I'm currently on the heel flap right now. That's why it looks...
Love it.
I don't typically like a heel flap, but I like the way that hers looks. I like that detail. So this pattern is written in fingering or sport weight. She gives you counts and instructions for both.
Okay. That's
So
cool.
I'm following the fingering weight, and I cast on I didn't measure my foot. One of the options is the number of stitches that I usually cast on. So I was like, that's probably my size. Right?
Yeah. Do you not want to say it?
I usually cast on 64. You could watch any video where I knit a sock. And
Yeah.
I would say that.
I
think it's size 3 in the pattern.
I usually find what's closest to 64. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's my size.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm struggling with right now is that this is really small because it's fingering weight. And it's a little bit hard for me to keep track of. I think I need to put my readers on. Actually, that might fix this. But it's hard for me to count rows. And she doesn't give you the... Was it you that said you needed readers? I tried to make my husband try them on at the store today.
Yeah,
and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I tried Kevin's on recently at dinner, and I didn't know what readers did. I thought you needed readers when your eyes were blurry, and you get readers to make things not blurry.
Well,
But my things
eventually
aren't blurry.
that's going to happen, though. I think your eyes just barely need readers right
When
now.
I put readers on, it just looks like I put a magnifying lens on.
Yeah.
Like everything just got bigger.
Yeah, but at some point I think it does get too small and
What gets too
blurry.
small?
Like I think the you can't see that small, so they look blurry.
Okay.
I think eventually that is the case.
Okay. So I put readers on my shopping list.
So the thing that I'm dealing with is that I can't count how many repeats I've done, and I'm not good at keeping track of them. And in the pattern, she just tells you how many repeats to knit for this heel flap. She doesn't give you a length.
Let me tell you, here are some things, because I thought about, you asked me about this.
Yeah.
And I couldn't
How
answer you.
long do you knit your heel flaps?
The sock that I'm currently knitting is going to be deep because I have a high instep.
Okay.
And it's cabled, and I don't want it too stretched out over the top
Okay.
of my foot. So I knit mine to 2.5.
Okay.
But I've also heard people say to measure, we're going to stand you on the ground to the middle of your ankle bone.
So
Did you do that?
No, but I Googled today, and that's what it said.
Yes.
But I'm nowhere near that right now. I'm at like 1 inch. So
I learned that from Knit Chat Cafe. The ladies at Knit Chat Cafe here on YouTube. Yeah.
yeah. So this is very slow going because I really like. That tea is just the one that's caught my attention more, I think.
Oh,
That's all.
yeah.
But this is also a really fun, engaging stitch pattern. I like this stitch pattern.
So you're just doing the same stitch pattern. So now you've just started working only on half of your project.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so like the heel flap just stays in pattern.
Yeah.
But then it is knit stockinette for the bottom of your foot.
Yeah. When you do the
which
turn.
is my preference. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll have these little like anklets. I think they're so cute.
I think they're adorable.
And I don't see this very like variegation as much in person.
In real
the light
life
is really picking that up.
Right.
You're not catching much. Oh, there. Can you see the texture now?
A little bit.
Anyhow, that's my sock squad. So that's the beginning of it.
Sock Squad's been so fun. I told Rachel I
It's
really
such
like
a nice
I like the pressure of
controlled like.
I don't have to pick the yarn.
Right.
I don't have to pick the entire project. Somebody says like make with this. And you can just be like, ooh, let me find a pattern that works for that.
And it does feel like you're kind of in a make along with people because there's the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Go see what everyone else is doing. I think I've followed enough people on Instagram that are also in the sock squad that it's like always there motivating me.
The Discord app is hosted by Farmer's Daughter Fiber, and they have a separate room for room channel sub
However, yeah.
for FDF Sock Squad 2026. So people like post what they're making. And it's not always socks. Sometimes they make
Right.
a different pattern
Yeah.
with it, which is
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so for mine, I was thinking bingo card. And I thought, I have sock books. I have 52 weeks of socks. I have Sensational Socks, Volume 1 and 2. I have Summer Lee's socks, and I have Denise DeSantis
right.
sock. Let me start
Find something.
right. So, in my search, so this is Summer Lee's The Sock Project. This is her first sock book. She also has another one. I don't have that one yet. But this book includes, it has 25 patterns, 5 different heels, cuff down socks, toe up socks, and she kind of teaches you like how to make a sock in this book.
Yeah.
So, I knew that I didn't want to do color work because I really liked the red, just red. I wanted it to be only red yarn, and I went with,
Oh, cute.
I know, these are the Seafarer Socks. Is it getting a glare?
There.
There.
Cute, Renee.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes.
I love that so much. I'd make it in that color too, like that bright yellow. She said, I promise these socks won't be anything like my disastrous all-over cabled cardigan. I wouldn't do that to you. Do they take a bit more time to knit than the previous patterns? Yes, but the pattern is easy to memorize and intuitive to knit. You can still listen intently to the audiobook version of Dolly Parton's biography while you knit, a yearly occurrence for me. Yeah. And I like that they're not, are they, would you call those shorties?
No,
They're like
ankle.
midi socks.
They're like these. I think they're like these. Ankles.
Yeah. Okay, so I have mine in this bag. And I just finished my heel turn. What's happening? There we go. Maybe? So here is my heel turn. Boop. And look how long I knit that heel flap. I went for it.
I really have some work to do.
Yeah. All right, let me get you.
Ooh.
Look at her. Look at that sock.
Wait, do I need to do that? Yeah, that's it. There's the texture. Oh, Renee, those are pretty socks.
I know, and I think they're gonna be so cute to like slip on clogs and just have this little bit of red cabling peeking out.
Cute.
So, and then it went into a slip stitched heel flap, heel turn, and then I'll start working. I'll pick up and work the gusset stitches and decrease down to the foot, and I will continue in pattern for the front. This one, I'm really enjoying what's on my needles right now. The Prospect Tee has just enough.
Yes.
The zipper sweater is when I can't focus on the pattern. I just need to knit stockinette.
Okay.
Like when kids are around or we're doing things and I just want to have like a little bit of knitting, but nothing really that needs to be focused. Like, you know what I mean?
I do.
And then these are the same type of interest as the Prospect T in my brain, like just enough. But because it's a little more fiddly, like the Prospect is essentially just knits and purls.
Right.
This one, I need that cable
Needle.
Yeah, 4. So this one's more of like a sit down by myself type of project. And I tried different ways of cabling. I am a tight knitter. So I would love to be one of those people that can just like boop off the cute little stitches, rearrange them, and get them back on your needle. I've tried.
Yeah.
And every time my stitches drop down one, like whether it be the back 2 or the front 2, there's not enough give. So I grabbed my...
What cast on did you do?
Backwards loop. I grabbed my Coco Knits cable needles. Yeah. This cable needle is a size US 2, which I thought might be a problem because I'm knitting magic loop on a US 1, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let me get it out for you so you can see it. Here. For a sock. I was using my 9-inch circular, but
it was a lot,
It was too long.
It
was too fuddy. And I can't find that Phlox sock thing.
Mine in my little
Mine's somewhere, just not here.
I keep mine in my little pill case turn notions thing.
Yeah, I don't know where mine is. Well, I know where it is. It's in one of my notions pouch.
She's talking about.
Where you have to go closer. Up and towards.
It's like this 2 wooden tips and then it's bendy.
Mm-hmm.
We got this at our local yarn shop.
Yarn Bits and Bobs.
Yarn Bits and Bobs.
Okay, so this one is a 4-row repeat. Super easy. You do the same thing for 3 rows, and then on the 4th row, you do that same thing, but also throw in your cables and repeat. So I think I made the leg a little longer. I was going for 3 inches after the cuff, and I think that's longer than 3 inches.
In the picture.
How hers is?
She has a
do you have a
smaller
measuring
cuff
tape
too.
here?
Probably.
So I think. Oh, thank you. So I think the cuff is supposed to be 1 inch, and mine is 1 1/4. Not because I wanted it to be, just because I kept knitting and didn't measure. And then the leg is supposed to be 3 inches, and mine's 3 1/4. So I'm half an inch over, but it's just the length of the sock coming up the leg. Yeah. So I'll just repeat the same thing on the next one that I did.
Was that the cast on that the pattern said?
Yes. Oh. Why?
It just looks so different.
To what?
Than mine.
What's yours look like?
Well, mine's not a backwards loop.
Yours is not a backwards loop.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I asked what kind of... Do you know what I mean?
It's called backwards loop, and then it is broken rib for the cuff.
Oh, no.
What's yours?
Mine's long tail and regular rib.
Long tail, yeah.
1 by 1.
Broken rib. This is my first time doing a broken rib for a sock. I was a little concerned about that.
Why?
Because I like my socks, and broken rib has less elastic than 1 by 1.
Oh.
And, well, this is half broken, less elastic, and true broken rib has even less elastic than that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think is that my final whip?
Yeah.
I think
should
so.
Be. That's 3 for both of us.
How cute is that?
Yeah.
I love this one. Yeah, and I haven't done a heel flap for a while. I forgot how much I like to heel flap. Like the process of knitting it.
Oh yeah.
I like doing the slip stitch heel flap. I like doing the heel turn because that seems like magic.
Yeah.
And then I do like picking up stitches.
I don't like decreasing them out.
I don't mind
that feels like the step that we have to do to get back to knitting the foot. Like in my brain, I know this is not true, but in my brain, we're making no progress. We're not making the sock longer until it's back to the stitch count, and then we can go. I know that's not true.
Right.
But in my brain, it's like all this work and the sock isn't even growing yet.
I get that.
Because you're like knitting that wedge on.
I think it's so pretty. So I'm happy about these ones. And I'm happy that I didn't just go stockinette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the whips?
Those are the whips.
Whips.
Hey,
Here's my little... Did I show you guys this?
I want to talk about one acquisition.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
I didn't bring anything.
Do you have anything to talk about before that?
I don't think so.
Okay. I wrote in my journal, and I put stickers in it. Not the Sock Squad journal. I wasn't that brave. I wrote in the journal that I told myself I could rip a page out if I messed it up. You can't rip a page out.
Yes, you can.
But there's in my regular journal, the next page looks the same.
Okay.
So I wrote in it, and I put stickers in it, and then I got really excited, and I was like, I want like a special sticker every month for this. So I got a sticker subscription.
I just have a sticker collection.
I did too, but the brain said it needed something new.
Love it.
So I got a sticker subscription. Here's this month's sticker. And honestly, when I opened this, I was like, oh, this is nice. Look at that. Here's this month's sticker. It says, trust the process.
Cute.
You get one sticker a month. This is from Christine Parker, who I follow on Instagram. She's a graphic designer. She's the one that designs the Woolens and Nosh things, like the Advent bag and that Sock Squad thing. And you don't get to pick anything.
Sock Club.
What'd I say?
Squad.
Yeah, her quarterly sock club. The little sheep on the lamppost. She did that.
Wonder if that's open yet.
You don't pick anything. You just join the club and you get a sticker.
Yarn
So
Club.
this is the sticker that I got this month. I thought it was super cute. Did I already say this? Trust the process. It looks kind of tattooy to me.
It does. I agree.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Still. Well,
Boo. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
this is DK.
Oh, yeah. It
Also
also
sold
sold out. Good for you, Michelle.
Okay.
My recent sticker acquisition were washi stickers because you can write over them. That's what I used in this. You know the washi tape?
Yeah.
They have them printed that I also have that I didn't bring that. You can like make outlines and boxes in and decorate in a straight line. But these ones are almost,
Yeah, they look papery.
They are.
I thought that was printed on the sheet. I went to look at mine. Like, I don't have the
cool?
flowers. Yeah.
I love that. And I even like this little dead looking flower.
Did you put that one there?
Uh-huh.
They really look like parts of the paper.
Right. Yeah. I like that.
Are they clear backgrounds?
They're like,
Or do they just match good?
they're like translucent white.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
They feel like paper. Like they would
look
tear
like
easily.
paper. Oh, yeah.
Not like a normal plasticky sticker. Yeah. Okay. That is what I have here.
Okay.
We didn't do a thumbnail yet.
Oh, should we do it right now? Good. Okay.
What else should we talk about?
I think the only thing left is the big surprise that Renee's basically already blown.
You at home, you've been listening to us ramble for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Say out loud what you think the surprise is, or put it in the comments and send it to us. And then you can come back and tell us in the comments if you were right. What do you think it is?
There is a teaser up on Instagram. I have it preset already, so I know it's there.
So 2 months ago?
No. What? I don't know what part of the story you're starting at.
Where are you starting?
Way back in Rhinebeck.
Great. Love it. Let's do it.
Way back in Rhinebeck. Pre-Rhinebeck.
Yes.
We were at Yarn Centre.
October of last year.
We were in the 29 Bridges booth. We asked Kevin from Needles at the Ready what spinning wheel he would suggest we buy because we were interested. He told us we should buy Daedalus Starlings. And that was it. That's all we needed to hear. So before we ever bought said spinning wheel,
Yes.
we bought fiber. So we left the 29 Bridges booth, walked around Yarn Centric, and we passed the Yarn Jam booth. And I was like, look at that. If we buy the fiber, we'll have to buy the wheels. This like guarantees that we won't chicken
let's
out.
pressure ourselves.
So,
But also, we were familiar with Yarn Jam because they had a trunk show at our local yarn store right before we saw them in Yarn Centric last year.
Right.
So the owner-operator, Trisha, was there at Yarn Centric in Maryland, the event before Maryland Sheep and Wool, and we were like, hey, we just saw your product.
Right. And I didn't know what the fiber was back then, but I knew that it was
Pretty.
It was beautiful. But I was like, I don't know what that stuff is. I'm positive that I don't use that, but it's pretty. So when I saw her at Yarn Centric, I was, no.
We were like,
at Indie Untangled, I was like,
in the booth.
that's the place. That's the place for us. So we bought the fiber. That was the first fiber we ever bought. And then
Maybe overwhelmed her because
we always
were
do.
very energized.
We
but
come
she
in
was
hot.
like,
We come in hot.
oh, what wheel do you have? We
We
don't.
don't have a wheel.
How many of these do we need to make yarn?
Right.
Basically.
And then the next day when we were pulling into the fairgrounds to park, it just so happened that we were driving the same car as her, and we parked like 2 cars down, and we like rolled down the window. We're like, hey, Yarn Jam! Remember us?
Do you like my minivan?
So that's how we met Trisha, who is the owner and the dyer from Yarn Jam.
Yep. She's based in Virginia.
Yes. Okay. That was my part of the story.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I don't want to tell the whole story.
When we returned home and started spinning, Trisha reached out to us and said, hey, Table 10, would you like to participate in a collaboration called my Podcasters 2.0 collection? I launched a Podcasters collection previously. It's very successful. And what I will do is basically dye a colorway for you, and you can name it, and I'll put your like podcast information on your colorway. Mm-hmm. You want to do that?
Yes.
Yeah, we want to do that.
We do want to do that.
So we sent her
Probably the worst inspiration she's ever received.
You guys, after we realized who else is in the group, one of those group in Podcaster 2.0 collection, they
were
set up a group
organized.
chat, and some people had mood boards.
Rachel
had one picture, and I had nothing but words.
I said, but
Trisha, we're so sorry.
Listen, she did so good. She nailed that one picture of mine.
Yeah.
She really did.
Yeah. Okay. So.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
What do you think it looks like?
What do you think we named it?
What color do you think it is? What are we showing them?
Okay, wait. First, I want to say that Trisha dyes on a white base, and also she recently got in a gray natural heathered base. So this is her heather gray. This is bare. This is undyed. The reason that I'm showing you this is that Rachel and I are going to show you our colorways.
On both bases.
Right. Yeah. I think I spun this up just by itself, and this gray alone is beautiful.
It's so pretty. All of her fiber is 100% natural Shanico. 4-ounce braids.
Shanico is a cross between a merino and a rambouillet, so very...
And a cross means they're not 2 different sheep blended. It's like one sheep with different genetics.
That's right.
From both sheep.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do it at the same time?
Okay.
On white?
On white.
1, 2,
dun.
3, go.
That should be the...
Thumbnail?
Oh, but then we'll spoil the surprise.
Yeah. Maybe it's going to have to be a black and white
Guys,
thumbnail.
Look at this. A black and white thumbnail is fun.
That is fun, but it will ruin the surprise a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You guys, look at that.
What is yours called, Rach?
Mine is called Big Sis Energy.
Mine is called Little Sis Energy. Isn't that cute? Ta-da! Would you like to see it on a gray base?
Sure. Let's see it.
Boom. Love.
Isn't that pretty?
Love
It's
it.
the prettiest thing you've ever seen. I love it.
Why did we name them Little and Big Sis?
Because I'm the big sis.
And I'm the little sis, but also...
Oh, they do look like sister skein. They look like sister colorways.
Right. It looks like something that can easily be comboed together.
Yes.
Because we have the same green, a little bit of the orange, and then mine goes purple to pink, and yours goes purple to blue.
Isn't that pretty? I'm so excited. I spun some up. You can't see it till next week.
We all spun some up. You can't see
You
it.
guys, it's beautiful. And it looks just like the picture I sent her. So this is the gray base. This is the white base.
Gray, white.
Now this is not available yet.
It's going to be available for pre-order the 26th of February. That's going to be a Thursday.
Yes.
So we'll have an episode go out that day. We'll remind you. Any of you spinners or future wannabe spinners.
Oh, you guys could buy fiber before wheels too.
Yes, right. Buy 2 braids from Trisha at Yarn Jam.
Table 10 combo.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I will spoil it in saying, so we got 1 braid of everybody in the collection because Rachel and I wanted 1 braid of everyone in the collection. Mm-hmm. And one of my spins was Rachel and mine comboed together. It's very pretty.
Yeah, we'll show you all that before it launches.
Yeah. Okay. That's the announcement. Are you excited?
Ta-da!
We're excited.
We're excited.
You can have a little table 10 in your home.
Yes. What else?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about this? That was one acquisition that we missed in New York.
We did forget to say that we bought books. We each bought the same book when we were at Time to Remember. This Vera Valimaki, My Dream Knits. It's very pretty. There's very pretty patterns in here. I don't know how to show you the patterns without...
Is there one specific one that you had in mind?
No, not yet. I can't plan like that. I'll tell you which one I'm not knitting is the ribbed skirt. This girl does not wear skirts.
When we were at...
Ooh, that's pretty.
That was one of 2. Look at that. It's the cover.
It's a pretty book. Like, even if you're like a coffee table book person. Anyhow, this is pretty. It was at the Lina booth. So, is that the same thing?
Mm-hmm. At a Time to Remember.
Yeah. Very pretty. Oh, that's a cute little detail. Okay. We'll look at this. Oh, that was nice too.
Show them.
Ooh. Elsa. I don't want to show them.
Here, I'll put my hand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. So we did forget to show you. I think it was maybe already in the suitcase. All right. What else?
I think that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Don't be mad at us that it's not as long anymore.
I know. I don't know.
What did we talk about for 2 hours?
Well, we used to have finished objects. We used to finish things.
Did we finish anything wearable? No, the hat. We had one of our viewers asked us to put it on.
You use a lot of words, but how much can you talk about a hat?
I know. And you already talked about this hat. It's like a redo. You said the words. I'm just modeling it now.
It is cute.
I know.
It is cute.
It's wild how much smaller mine looks than yours. If I reknit this again, I would definitely go up a needle size.
A needle size and not just to the large?
I kind of want this.
Why a needle size and not just up a size?
Because that's what I want to do.
I know, but I want to know why you want to do it. Maybe it'll help someone decide if they want to do that.
Because I know that my gauge isn't on Petite knits. That I can have it look like Petite knits if I stay on her gauge. And doing that means going up a needle size.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I love this hat, though. I think it's adorable.
It is adorable. I do think yours is significantly tighter than mine. Because I don't think... that's my kids. I don't think...
Where were they? They weren't here when I walked in.
Yeah, they're here.
Oh.
My kids have their own bedrooms. And their bedrooms are not small. This house was like a model house in the neighborhood. You know, that's like the first house they build. And then they try to convince you to...
And they put their offices in the garage.
Yeah, and they let you tour this house. Well, whoever built this house was like, we are going to have so much space, so much empty space, no storage. So they're like, you know what we'll give you? We'll give you like a 16 by 18 bedroom with a reach-in closet. I don't need that much bedroom.
Right.
I don't need that much.
Right.
We could have dance parties in the bedroom, but I would like more closet space.
Right.
So my kids have really spacious bedrooms. They could easily do their activities in them. But the other day, about a week ago, my son wanted to take over one of the few actual storage closets we have.
Which one?
The toy. We had all their toys in there. My kids are a little bit old. They don't really like play with the toys a lot.
Yeah.
But they were still in there. He was like, I want that closet. I want it to be mine. And I was like, well, what are you going to do with all the toys? He said, I'll put those toys in my bedroom closet because
Do they still play with those?
No. So he put everything in tubs.
Clover looks like a little angel on your shoulder right now.
She was an angel last week too. He put everything in tubs and he put them in his closet very neatly. I was pretty impressed. And then he set himself up, like he got a little like stool, and on one of the shelves he made a desk, and he plays his video games in there now.
Okay.
Well, his little brother was like, "Where's my video game closet?" I was like, "We're out of closets, my dude. Why don't we just like put a desk in your actual closet? Like you'll just like open the little bifold doors and it'll be like boom." He was like, "No. If he got a room, I need a room." So he took over this little nook that we have at the top of our steps that I like grew plants in back when I grew them.
Speaking of, have we ever taken her to the light? I told Rachel she looks so pretty, but she needs to go to the light when we're done recording.
What light?
The window
What
light.
window?
Any.
There's a video game player in it now.
That one.
That window is not good.
Okay.
I'm not opening that curtain. It gets so cold in here.
Then a light or a grow light.
I'll put it on our list. A grow light.
Grow light. Got it.
Okay,
I'm
so
on it.
he took this little nook where I grew and then killed plants, and he stole my sewing table out of this room. He made his dad move it, and so he was there. He just had his headphones on. You can't see him because he also has my quilting chair. He took the whole look. It used to be over there, and now it's not over there. He took that whole desk and chair, and he put it up there, and then the other one was in his closet.
He's gonna tell
like
a
Harry
story
Potter.
one day. Yeah, my mom sent me to my closet.
Right.
But that's like his bonus room.
It is. He has like LED lights set up in there.
So far, guys, here's the shopping list. Buy lights. Open
Big.
paren. Big. Close paren. Overhead filming tech. Readers. And a grow light.
Sounds great. I'm not certain we need a grow light. Maybe I just put this light on her.
That's not the right frequency. I don't think so.
Plants grow in office buildings.
Yeah, but
This light feels hot.
this one doesn't have. How about this? I have a grow light in my basement from when
We'll buy her
I
a
too was cyber fixating on what was I was growing trees at that point in time. My son and my mom ate cherries that they really loved. So what we did was take the cherries, put them in a wet paper cloth with cinnamon, and put that in a Ziploc baggie and put it in either the refrigerator or freezer for months. It was like 3 or 4 months. And then they came out of the freezer, and then they went into deep planters because trees want deep planters to have deep roots. So then I had like 8 cherry trees. By the way, you just can't put the seed in. We had to crack them open. So we cracked the cherry pit open to get into these.
Oh.
Me, mom, my son. Planted them in the deepest planters ever. Put them on top of the refrigerators in our unfinished part of the basement, like the backup refrigerators. And then I had grow lights like coming down from the ceiling at them. You can have those. Because ask me how many of those trees survived.
Listen, about this time, 2024, I thought I wanted to be a flower farmer.
Same.
And look what I did. You guys, I was sprouting flowers before it was time to plant them outside. I was a little bit early. It was probably about this time that I started growing seeds.
This is the time.
No. I was
What are we,
sprouting
we're in February.
zinnias. Zinnias
Oh.
were sprouting.
Oh.
They're not supposed to do that.
Wait, sprout?
No flowers. I
Okay,
had blooms.
right. That's right.
So, when I do something, there's nothing medium about the way that I do things.
I said to Rachel today, why can we have no chill?
We can't be normal. Nothing normal
We
happens.
were asking our husbands. I contacted a real estate agent to buy
We were
our
buying
flower
land.
farm.
We were buying land. We were going to have a flower farm. You guys would have never met us.
Are you glad we ditched that dream for this one?
The only thing that saved it is that we had a flood and there was a creek through that land, and we were like, oh my gosh, all the farmers like flooded. So we ditched that plan. But anyhow, before that, I started seeds in one of the bedrooms that now belongs to my kids because they used to share a room. I had a heater in there. I had all these lights. People probably thought that I was like growing
something.
I was. They were on timers. I had a humidifier. I even had a fan to like
Push.
To-
Right. Airflow.
well, to simulate wind so that they would like grow strong stems. Look at it. Look what I did.
I wish I wait, what year was that?
That's 2024.
Okay, because
And then, do you know what you have to do? You have to harden off all of these plants. Do you know what that means? That means that every day you have to take them outside for just a little bit, bring them back inside. And then the next day you got to do it again. You got to do it for like 2 weeks.
I did not like that part.
I did. Look how many plants I have, you guys. Those are 4-foot shelves.
How can you find your pictures? What did you search?
I searched grow lights.
Grow lights? Grow light. No.
Here's how they started. They started kind of normal. That looks like a normal person is starting seeds.
So what do we think this is? April of 2024?
April, yeah, I think it probably started in February. This looks like someone got overconfident in her abilities.
Wait, because I took a closet in my...
Look how many lights are there. That's 2 lights per shelf. That's significant investment. But the reason that I went to look for this is these are just lights. These are just lights.
Shop lights.
Yeah.
But a specific...
Nothing specific. They cost $24 and they got shipped to me from Walmart. Nothing specific.
No, she said that those were the good ones because they have the right frequency. Or...
No, they just need to be
wavelength.
bright. No, bright.
Oh my gosh. I'm finding pictures of my children running around that. Okay, so it's not April. Because we're building garden boxes in April. Which means I was probably starting to harden off plants. Because I had a similar situation to that in my closet that is now... It's a walk-in closet that is now in my daughter's room. But that was our guest room at the time.
Here's all my plants in my driveway every day. Dappled sunlight.
Oh my gosh. Guys, look. Here I was.
Oh, I was also propagating my house plants.
Wait, here's me hyperfixating on which ones I would like to
When we were farming.
curate.
Look, I cultivated all these plants and I sold them for $2 on Facebook Marketplace.
You did.
I did. My husband thought I was crazy. All these people kept coming up to our porch and leaving $2 under the mat.
Okay, wait. So this is March.
And there's all the dahlias that I started in my garage.
This is April. We're getting closer.
Okay, the dahlias I started April 18th, looks like. I bet I still have this light. Do you think that I still have this light?
Yes. In this house somewhere, right?
I throw things away. My husband and I got in a fight about that today. So
Why?
I was like, where is thing? And he was like, you throw random things away all the time. Ask yourself where it is.
I was very excited April 13th that I had a little sprout. And these are my garden boxes being built. You want to see what... Guys, you see this? So, those are garden boxes from untreated wood.
Garden again?
Those are garden boxes from untreated wood that I convinced my husband. I was like, hey, husband.
Let's go look at the garden.
Look.
Do I want a
These
garden?
are extra raised beds.
Look at this. You guys, look how pretty that is. I did that one year.
These are ones that...
2024. I was doing it. I was doing the most in 2024.
No, you weren't. Look at you today.
I was doing the most gardening.
Okay. That's
Now I
fair.
do the most things with wool.
Oh my gosh. Just scrolling pictures. Wait, one more. I plant chives as a border for all of my vegetable garden beds, and they come back.
They're
They
perennial.
look so pretty in the springtime when they're blossoming. Look at, this is, I haven't gardened this year, but this is the back. These are the raised beds along.
It's so pretty.
Look at all those flowers are chive flowers. Isn't that cool? But wait, I was trying to find that room for you guys.
Do you think that our roses are surviving this weather?
But things are already out in the garden. Do I think the roses...
Are surviving the weather?
I don't know.
We have very expensive rose bushes.
I don't know.
We got very into David Austin roses.
Is anybody a rose gardener here?
Do you think they're surviving this winter?
Okay.
Are we done? Did we do it? Did we say goodbye once yet?
No, we haven't.
Oh.
Tell people where they can find us.
You can... Wait, I have one more picture I want to show you. Wait. I want to find the best picture to end with.
Ooh. Flowers.
There's so many. Look at this. Look, doesn't that look like the... Do you guys just dying to have a summer night like that?
Wait a minute.
With lightning bugs? Do you guys have lightning bugs?
I grew that. That's one of my peonies. Hold on. Look at these girls.
Look, these are the roses. These are the roses. Are they surviving?
I don't know. Those are my dahlias. These dahlias did not survive, unfortunately.
My dahlias did not survive either. Here, these are my peonies. Oh, wait, there's a kid in there. Okay, there's the peonies. The peonies will be fine, right? Because they're like under the ground.
That was a very fun season of life.
That was fun. I think we should grow flowers
More
again
dahlias.
this year.
But then we have to... Well, first, one of my beds has dye flowers in it. Look at these guys. Look how pretty those are.
They're so pretty. Oh, look at that.
I feel like it's such a flex to be able to cut and display flowers that you grew in your
I had so
home.
many.
Zinnias.
We're gonna have to buy dahlias.
I do think the dahlias are the prettiest.
They are.
Ooh. Oh.
I made sunflowers one year.
Oh.
The sunflowers are fun.
Okay.
All right. Are we done?
Oh my gosh.
We've done it.
Wait, let me crop his... Hold on.
Oh, look at this. Isn't that so pretty? They'd be all over my house.
Wait a minute. This is my son would go out and help me. Isn't that cute?
Look,
He would have
here's me for
armfuls of
proof.
flowers.
That's me. It's as big as my head.
That was a fun season. Are we doing that again?
Yeah. I still have the seeds. I have that seed right there. Is it still good?
Do you want that?
Do you not want
Do you want zinnias or dahlias?
Both.
Okay. I want dahlias.
I want both. Because the zinnias are faster.
Yeah. And the peonies are fine. Those are underground, right? I don't know
think
about
so.
the roses. I know.
Let's do it.
My knitting will go by the wayside. We were outside a lot.
You can knit outside.
No, we were outside with dirt in our fingers.
You knit
True.
brown stuff.
Hey, can I tell you something? This project, I have been very... What will slow me down on this project is that it's white.
I can't believe I took these pictures.
And that you grew those things.
They're so pretty.
I know.
Okay, guys, so gear up.
YouTube
We'll talk about
channel
our flowers.
on flowers.
Talk about our flowers in the summer. You guys want to hear that?
What are you going to call it?
Table 10.
Okay.
We're just going to insert...
A flower podcast.
See how we just did it? We just talked about flowers for a good 10 minutes.
Okay, where can people find us?
Oh, well, Table 10 is on YouTube every Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We have an Instagram for Table 10 called Table 10 Podcast.
Yep.
And then individually, we're on Table 10. No, we're on TikTok, Instagram, and Ravelry.
That's right.
And I am Rachel at Table 10. And Renee is Renee at Table 10. No spaces. We do capitalize every word.
And it's all
so
letters.
It's easy.
No numbers, all letters.
So it's easier to read. And
Next week,
That's
if you
it.
come
That's
back
the
and
only
sit with
place.
us, we are going to show you what some of this stuff looks like spun up.
yes, we're spinning our own colorways. We have a schedule.
No, I spun your colorway too.
That's the third week. The schedule is we spin our own colors and show them next week. And then the third week, we both combos spin and we show them the difference. I know. I see your face. You don't want to stick to the
I
schedule
don't want to do that. I want to remind them on the 26th. I have to say let's show them all the yarn.
I didn't spin like a crazy person. I had to make all of this.
But you have a whole week.
I work.
You have a whole
I
week.
have to go to work.
They're just a couple singles.
I knew it.
A single.
I knew she was not sticking to the schedule.
No.
She made the schedule.
I did. And
she made the schedule.
Went fiber this week, yarn the next week. Remind them.
It did not. Put another tick in my. Put another tick.
Show me. Guys, am I the best person ever at being wrong? What a gracious wronger I am.
Gracious wronger.
I can be like, you're right, moving on. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You guys, what a gracious wronger I am.
What are you looking at?
The messages where you
Mine to you?
Well, I was going to look in the group because I know it's in there. How do you search in the group?
I don't know.
They're going to get some weird messages from me, so I'm going to accidentally type it. Here we go. Schedule. Here is our schedule. Rachel and I worked out. Next week, tease black and white photos of our braids on Instagram. The 12th, YouTube video with braid colorways. Tease black and white sample yarns. Braid, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not right. You changed the schedule. Wait. She changed the schedule.
She's not a gracious wronger, you guys.
I'm not wrong. She's a cheat.
That's what I wrote. I summarized correctly.
No, you did not.
Here's our schedule.
You told Trisha the wrong schedule.
That's the schedule.
You know what? You're just like my husband.
I
accused him of gaslighting me today. You're probably like him too. Wait, we text so much. She knows I'm screwed now because I've texted her 10,000 word essays.
Do you want to finish reading them? The correct schedule?
No, I want to read you the schedule we agreed to.
That I shared.
Here. Wait. That wasn't it. It's got to go back further. Okay, wait. Just wait. Stick with it. "19th, show braids and our own samples. 26th, show the color sample, the combo samples. Hit them with the special sauce right at the last minute. Love, right, and that gives us time to do the spinning. Sounds good. Braids on 12th. Single braid samples on 19th. Combo samples on release day 26th. Don't put them in your Whip Wednesdays. Wait for the podcast. Instagram teasers before. Yes. She said yes.
I feel like we each get a point for that. Because then I communicated it 2 more times and you were like, yes.
No, but you communicated it based on my trust in you.
So do you want to show them the combos next week? Next episode?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Let's make a deal. If I have the combos spun up, we'll show them.
No pressure. Don't add pressure. That's
no
fun.
If we don't, we'll wait.
That's right. I have whatever you want to share with them next week almost done. I still need 1 single from you.
Well, I have nothing done.
And you need a single from me too. What was it?
I need a piece of fiber.
Okay. So we'll work on that.
Okay.
That'll be our takeaway today, guys. Okay.
Write it down. You gotta write it down. What is our takeaway?
Oh, my belly's hungry.
Oh, let's go eat.
It is trade fiber for single.
Yeah. We can do that. You can take that single with you tonight.
I don't think I have the fiber here because I have a braid broken up already.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. What else?
We're going to have a fun acquisition next week, and it's going to be fiber related because Rachel and I both purchased a blending board.
Oh, do you think it'll be here?
Yeah, it's going to be here Thursday. Like, it'll be here when this episode airs.
Are we blending something?
No. Maybe it could be like an activity on the show.
Okay.
That'd be fun. We can all learn together.
Okay. I don't know what to do with it.
For the spinners that have done this before, you'll probably cringe, but we can all do it together.
What is a blending board? I barely know. But I bought one.
So say that, look at me putting your pen back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
So say that you want to take this fiber and blend it with this fiber. You can either parallel draft them, where you basically hold both of them together and feed it into the spinner or your wheel.
Okay.
Or you can put them on a drum carder, where you take these and basically brush them over a big hairbrush and
It
blend
looks like
it
a
all
round
together.
brush.
Yeah, drum. Or you can just buy a board like this. And you can open up that fiber and you can be like, "Ooh, I want to put some green here.
And it has
I
like...
want to put some tines or teeth.
Yeah.
I want to put some gray there. I want to put some of Rachel's blue here and blend it all together and then spin it from that blended
That's
fiber."
cool.
It's so cool.
That's super cool.
So while I wait for my drum carder that I have not yet procured, I will play with a blending board, and maybe it'll be a group art project here.
That sounds fun.
Hey, remember when I was making the big bobble crop? Yeah. And it was a group art project at my daughter's dance studio?
Yes.
So many of those women came back and said, how did your shirt?
Did
it was
they?
very cute.
That is
yeah,
cute.
I would love to see you wear it
Have you
one
got
day.
them knitting yet?
No.
Oh,
No,
you
I
could
haven't.
check off a bingo square if you do.
What's that?
Doesn't it teach someone to knit? Or teach someone something?
Yeah.
Isn't that a square? Something like that? I was knitting. I was at a very tense...
Does us doing a blending board on the podcast count?
It can if you wanted to.
Hey guys, let us teach you how to use a blending board.
I was at my son's very intense 9U hockey game last night.
We were supposed to be saying goodbye. I just realized that we're doing the thing that we always do. Go ahead.
We always do.
Hockey game.
And it was tense, but I was knitting because it was like
Wait, why was it tense? The game was close?
Not really.
No.
The game wasn't really that close, but our boys were doing really good.
Okay.
And the day before, they got crushed by this team.
Okay.
So it wasn't close, but at least we were keeping up.
Right.
I don't even know if there was a score yet.
Okay.
Like, it was like the beginning of the game, but I was like, oh, I have 2 hockey. I'll try to tell them so fast. I'm sorry.
You don't have to. It's fine.
And I was like knitting. It was all stockinette, and I, again, this yarn is easy to not look because the stitches don't go anywhere. And all of a sudden, someone tapped me on the shoulder, and she's like, "You might have to teach. I'm going to need some yarn too." And I looked over, and the lady next to me was also knitting, and I didn't even notice because I was like tense.
Aww,
so I made a knitting friend
cute.
at hockey. But she's, I think, a grandparent that was here from out of town. She's not my normal.
Tell her to come grab a seat.
I'm not going to do that.
Hey, our flight attendant wanted to learn how to knit on the flight, and we were like, "Oh, we know you're in the middle of service, but
She had to take her glove off.
since you asked," she's like, "Can I feel it?" Yes, feel this and feel this. All the things that we were working on that time, but also we sent her to
Brooklyn General because they were New York-based crew.
That's right. Okay.
If you've never been into like the locker room section of a hockey rink, it's usually a long, narrow cement hallway.
I imagine stinky.
It stinks. And then there's just doors. It's a hallway, just doors with locker rooms. And the locker rooms are just huge open spaces, usually with like benches around the perimeter.
Okay.
And it's just full of stink. So my son sometimes needs help tying his skates. So I'll like hang out in the hallway. And there's like parents out there, but we're not supposed to go in the locker room. Like they're old enough now that the only people allowed in the locker room have been like trained. You have to take this like keep kids safe training. Do you know what I mean? Like not everyone could just wander in a locker room.
That's good.
Yes, it is. So the kids will come out to get their skates tied. So I was just like standing out there, and kids come and they're just like half dressed. I mean, they're fully clothed, but they have like half their pads on. They're wandering around looking for their parents. This is very normal in the age group that my kids are. And if you exit the hallway, the rink is right there. There's like double doors to get to the ice. And all of a sudden there was a big kid game happening. I think there were kids with our high school's sticker on their helmets.
Cute.
But like the varsity kids, like that age. Okay. They're old high school kids. And all of a sudden the dad of one of the players on our team is like, "Get the kids in the locker room right now." And I was like, "Right." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Huge fight. huge fight. And that's me! So now the kids hear fighting. They're like, ooh.
Where?
Now they're all in the hallway.
Right.
He's like, get in the locker room. They are coming.
Who's coming?
The players that are fighting, that are getting kicked off the ice.
That are walking and fighting?
Well, all of a sudden they come. They're throwing equipment. They're cussing. They're screaming. One team had to go to the right down the hallway, and one team was directly across from our locker room. They are like...
The whole team?
The whole
fighting
team. It was the end of the game. An entire whole team fight happened. It was wild. They were screaming, and then, like... The teammates were like, get in the locker room. You're 18. You can't, like, get in the locker room. Because he was like, I'll fight you. You know, like, ah! One kid's skate was broken. Like, the whole back of his skate was gone. Those are not cheap. His mom's having a way worse weekend than me. They're screaming. And the coaches are like, wait till they get older. Like, they look like, and we watch it. You can watch it. It's like on, like, if you pay the subscription for the rink, you can. My husband and I watched it. The refs were like in the fight, breaking them up. Probably got clocked a couple times. The coaches were they were like...
What?
It was like a massive pile of fight.
What?
And then...
I like that somebody had the foresight to be like, get the kids in their locker rooms.
Oh, yeah. And then, once everyone pretty much calmed down, they had to send the paramedic people into both rooms because the people were bleeding. They had to clean the ice twice because there was blood on the ice. I was like, did he just say blood? And the guy that told me to get the kids in the room, he's like, oh my God, you should have seen it. He's like, wait, do you want to see it? Like,
you're like,
he
no,
videotaped it.
No, I don't.
You couldn't actually see the blood. You could just see like the mass of kids fighting.
What were they fighting about?
I don't know.
Jeez.
It was a huge fight. I text my husband. I was like, hey, huge fight on this rink at 3:30.
Your kid wasn't in that, though. They were in the locker room.
My kid was in the locker room.
Yeah.
Very unhappy to be in that locker room.
Because he wanted to see the action.
Oh, yeah. And one of the teams was in the same hockey club as us. So it was so funny because they were like, and then he was like, hey, buddy, what's up? Like,
wait, was that a player or a coach?
The player.
Okay.
To the one player that it took us a long time to get him in the locker room because he was like, yeah, he was like,
wait, not your son, just another player.
Just another player, yeah. So that was my excitement at the hockey rink this week. I've never seen a fight that big in real life.
I don't know if I've seen a fight in real life.
I've seen, like, you see them, like, punch each other every once in a while.
I don't know that I have.
Never? Not even an NFL game or an NHL game? They get in fights. The pros. The professionals. They fight.
Yeah, but, like, in person? No, I know them in person, but I feel like if I've watched hockey, I don't remember people fighting.
Oh, it usually does not last very long.
Hey, have you guys been watching the Olympics?
I have not.
We've had that on at our house.
Have you?
Nonstop streaming, yes. It makes my heart very happy to see, like, I'll sit in the chair and knit, and my kids will be, like, curled up on the couch, especially my oldest, who usually doesn't take a lot of interest in what we're doing.
My oldest is Daniel said he was very interested also.
Especially in the skating portion.
Yeah.
I can watch ice dancing and figure skating. I love that.
I like the Olympics, both winter and summer.
What's your favorite sport? I don't know if I have a sport. I know that my husband's favorite sport is short track speed skating.
No, that's not my favorite.
He loves it.
No.
He likes them. He likes how close everyone has to skate and when they wipe out.
No racing.
He's not like favorite. He's not cheering for the wipeouts, but he thinks it adds to the drama of this. Like, no,
the racing is not my favorite, and nothing that makes me fear for their safety is my favorite. So none of that downhill skiing.
Right.
Don't like that. I do like the half pipe when, like, the snowboarders do all the tricks.
Yeah.
I like that. I like any kind of figure skate thing.
Yes.
I like the gymnastics in the summer.
Yep.
And and I like the diving and the swimming in the summer.
Yeah.
Probably the diving more than the swimming. The swimming, it's got to be real short or I get bored. I like the relay.
I really like
all that.
I really like the skating, but when they make the teams sit there and, like, wait for the scores, I feel bad for all of them. Just the stress of it. the mom in me wants to really hug all of them and be like, you are at an Olympic level event. You've already won. You've won it.
Right.
You've done it.
You did it.
Because my husband was sitting there watching and he was like, at what point in this person's life do they say, no, you have to like train this person because they are going to be an Olympian. Right. They have that. Like, how old are you? And how do you figure that out?
I don't know.
Me either.
I don't know.
Right. Because one of our nieces on his side of the family is in figure skating now. But she's already the age of some of the people that are in the Olympics. So,
really?
Yeah.
How old?
She's in her late teens.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, like, he's like, what age have they started that they're here already being Olympians?
The kids that start skating in that Learn to Skate program where my kids started skating are like 2.
Oh.
They're not walking very well yet, and they're skating.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're saying goodbye. Now.
Oh, gosh, it got really long all of a sudden.
Now, yes. Okay. We apologize for the tangents. We forgot that we were I forgot we were filming, and I was just hanging out with you talking. We will see you next week, and we cannot wait to show you.
Ooh, we'll show you our Fiverr spun up next week.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, let us know how you're doing. What are you doing? What are you making? We love reading all of it, and we love you, and we will see you next week.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
You have to, I have that like angled up, otherwise it's giving us, Whoa.
Is that good? Here.
I think so. Feels good. I don't know if that one's doing anything. It's shining
This one?
up at the lady.
This one?
Yeah.
It's
Where's
awful.
it going?
I know.
It's like...
But how do you... Hold on. It's not even that bright.
Oh, maybe that can be our, like, to show people things.
Hold on.
I will look.
No. She's not going to be... they're going to show... Our faces is what they're going to show. In the dark void back here.
Oh. Well, where's this going? Skewed towards you because I'm loud. Like that?
Yeah. What's this? Okay. Good?
What?
What's that?
What?
What's...
Is it the cord? No.
Oh, it's in front.
Is it the table? Is it this? It's this.
Okay.